talking shit with my homeboy Steve. After Roadium, get stupid, son. Yo, don't think that you can get none of Trey, the motherfucking doctor, the bitch hopper, the sucker motherfucking stopper. I'm fucked up, so don't mind what I'm saying. I'm just kicking it, but Steve, Tony, A, and Susan, yo, we can choosing. Dope shit to put in a mix. Know what I'm saying? We kick shit like and that's a fact. And if your shit ain't in a mix, you know it's whack. And that ain't no bullshit. I'm kicking facts on a serious tip. Word up, Dr. Dre's in full effect doing serious damage. Boy.
Tony A. Tony A. When you're ready, go.
Welcome everybody to Roadium Radio episode 126, and let me go ahead and fix up my time right here. I'm running a little bit behind, but you guys don't care. You guys are still tuned in. So anyways, check this out. Freaky Tales, just a couple of quick announcements before I introduce my very special guest. Freaky Tales will be back on Friday. I'm going to make somewhat of a special announcement on Friday about Freaky Tales, the future of Freaky Tales. Other than that, man, you know what? I had some great artists coming in from New York soon, but due to COVID, I don't even know why I'm even announcing it. They somewhat canceled. No, let me say they rescheduled. I had some legends coming in. This year, I'm hoping to bring in a lot more like East Coast hip hop shit. More DJs as well, more podcasters. I want to shine light on everyone. But you know what? We'll get to that during the breaks. But let me encourage you guys to buy an ad. Go to DOCUMIXERY/ad. DOCUMIXERY/ad and buy yourself a 1-minute ad. And let me give a quick shout out to Gcaps. GEEKAPS. You can see him, get him on Instagram. He sent me the Bomba Dip. I'm actually going to try this later, so I wanted to give him a shout out. So Gcaps on Instagram. So without further ado, please allow me to introduce my very special guest of the night, already sipping and tripping, CrayoLC. How you doing?
Oh man, what's going on, man? How you doing? How's everyone doing?
I'm blessed, brother. You know what? I can never complain. I always say this, that as long as I'm not dead, jail, or in the hospital, I'm good, homie.
Right. One thing I always say is whenever anyone asks me how I'm doing, I always say, man, I'm just glad to be alive. Yes. And they'll be like, why? Like, what happened? I'm like, no, nothing bad happened. Like, I'm really just glad to be alive, especially what happened like with 2020, man. We started off with Kobe Bryant dying. Like, man, I still haven't gotten over the fact that Nipsey's dead. So like, at the end of the day, man, like, I'm really just happy and glad to be alive, bro.
Amen, bro. I can't complain, man. I could never complain. I've never been one to complain. Yeah. To me, you got to make the best of it. And during this pandemic, this is where you learn, if you will, a new hustle. Facts. You know, because most people that I've known when COVID first jumped off, they were on, well, I'll let this pass. I'll just chill. Yeah. When it's over, I'll get started. No, you can't do that. No. You know, you can't do that. This is where you're working, if you will, behind the scenes. So when shit does open up, bam.
Yeah, you should already be ready to go. Like, I feel like, with all the time that we're still having, like, you should have been taking this time to like been building up your brand, trying to open up a new business, a new company, whatever it is. Like, you should have already been having plots and trying to get yourself to the next level, or you should already be working your way to already getting there. So that way, when shit opens up, you're already there. You could already just go. And I just feel like, man, if you haven't taken that time to really do it, man, like, I mean, I don't know, like
slipping. Yeah,
you really have time. You're like quarantine for everyone. You're supposed to be at your crib. So it's like, what are you doing at your crib all day? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it really comes down to. Are you just like fucking around playing video games? Are you just trying to build your shit up, bro? Like, what is it?
Okay, let's check this. It's funny you say video games because I used to play Madden all the time. I'm a big time like Madden head. Yeah. I'm gonna get started up again. With the new PS5,
right?
And then I'll give out my name so people can play me or whatever. But let me say this: the reason why I stopped because every fucking game, bro, was like an hour and a half long.
Oh yeah.
And when you play like 5 games, there goes half of your damn day.
Yeah, yeah, and then it ain't even like that with Madden. It's even with Call of Duty, some of those games are only like 10-minute intervals or some shit, but you just get so caught up in it, and you're just so. I mean, I don't know. I'm a competitive person, bro. So like with me, whenever I like start to do something, I go all in because I just want like the best. I want to fucking win, bro. Like that's just my nature of who I am as an individual. You feel me? So like, whenever I play video games, I tend to get like that too. And then, you know, same thing. Next thing I know, I'll be like, damn, fucking 5-6 hours later, I'm like, all right, bro, I gotta fucking get up and do some shit, bro. I'm over here burning my eyes out and shit, you know?
Pretty much. And then you go to sleep thinking like, fuck, I could have won. Fuck, I could have did this.
Yeah. You know, but it's just like, man, there's so much more important shit than, you know, just playing video games.
Yeah.
And I think that's what people got to realize. Like, yeah, you got to, you know, take your, you know, you got to like, you know, take time to yourself, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, kind of like relax, but don't relax for too long, you know, get back to work.
Right,
you know?
right. Well, before we get into your music, I wanted to ask you, let's go back to Christmas. How was your Christmas, man?
Oh man, my Christmas was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like it was weird because I actually kind of spent it like alone. Like I didn't really have like my family this year because a lot of my family, they're older. So
okay.
And then a couple of people in my family had gotten COVID. So,
oh shit.
And yeah, so that already kind of freaked me out. I'm like, I'm not really trying to like, you know, so like I just, you know, we just talk to each other on the phone and stuff like that. But I mean, honestly, man, like I really like this whole year, bro, I just been taking time to like better myself and to be by myself so I could be happy by myself. So when all this shit kind of happened, like it was kind of like, okay, like this is cool. This is what I was really trying to work on for myself anyway. So, you know.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you a goofy question. Do you still get a Christmas tree?
I was gonna get a Christmas tree this year, man, but last year, but I don't know. I got too caught up with shit, so I didn't have time to. But I am going to get one this year, though. I will get one this year, though.
Okay.
Sure. Did you get one?
Yeah, I got it one, and then I even put up my Christmas lights around my house.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah. I still feel very young, bro. Even though I know my age, but if somebody would ask me, how old do you feel mentally and physically? 28, 29 years old.
Yeah, man, because it's all in your mindset. Like, you know, you can be like young, like you can feel young, but that doesn't mean like you're a young minded person. You know what I'm saying? Like you can be like, oh yeah, like I can still like hang out with like some of the younger people and still like, you know, fit in and shit, you know, whatever. But you can still be running your business and you can still be handling everything you need to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
okay. Now New Year's.
Yeah.
What did you do New Year's?
I just hung out with a couple friends. Had a couple friends come through, but I wasn't trying to do anything too crazy for New Year's either, though.
You get tore up?
Yeah, I for sure got tore up. You know what I'm saying? I for sure got a little cray.
Now let me ask you this: do you get hangovers? Because I know people that drink and drink and drink and don't get hangovers, man.
Okay, so with me, man, I don't really drink too much. So whenever I drink, I don't really get hungover, but I can get hungover if I do drink too much.
Oh, okay.
Like I know my limits, you know what I'm saying? So I try not to push myself over my limits, but I ain't gonna hold you though. My birthday, or the day before my birthday, I got super drunk. Like I blacked out at like 10 o'clock. I don't even remember. My homegirl was there. She had showed me like videos, and I'm over here like blacked out trying to like skate on an ironing board, bro. I was just blacked out, bro. Like I don't remember none of this shit. And then I just woke up in the middle of my living room, like with just my underwear on, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And I like try to go to because like the way how my apartment is, I have like a little door that's like that like locks, and then that's what goes into like my back room where like, you know, like everything else is like my bedroom and shit. So I locked that door, like I literally locked myself out. So I had to go down to the leasing office and I had to get them to open up the door for me and shit, because I was literally locked out of like my own apartment.
Oh shit.
Blacked out the night before. I don't remember.
Now you ever go to one of those house parties, man, where the guy falls asleep and they shave off the fucking eyebrows and write all over his face?
Man, hell yeah. And I used to be one of those dudes that will write all over people. Hell yeah. I for sure did that. You know what I'm saying? And
it's funny that came in style. That's what people are doing now to their face.
Yo, it's funny. No, you're right though, because there's so many memes of that shit. But it's true though. A lot of there's some really good art that's out there, but some people's art, it's like, bro, you got to invest in yourself, bro. If you're gonna invest in like artwork and shit on your skin, make sure you invest good artwork, bro, because some of your shit literally look like you had Ray Charles over there trying to draw your shit on, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, this shit just does not look good, bro. Like,
there was this guy that I know, my homie, had his arms, all sleeved up.
Yeah.
When he wears like a tank top and he's out there like in the sun or whatever, it literally looks like his arms have gangrene. Like, I'm like, what the fuck is that? And he's like, oh, I did this one in the pen, and my homeboy practiced right here, and then my other homeboy practiced right here, and I'm like, I ain't gonna let nobody fucking practice. So that's what a fucking detention desk is for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, oh well. Now, where originally are you from?
I'm from Santa Ana originally. So I grew up off of McFadden and New Hope.
Okay, so
yeah.
OC stand up.
Yeah. Orange County stand up for
Orange
real.
County. I interviewed a gang of my homies from Orange County. Much love, much respect to all of those guys.
Yeah.
I got mad love, and hopefully I could bring them back sometime soon.
Yeah.
So growing up there, what elementary, middle school, or high school did you attend out there?
I went to Heritage. My bad. So let me kind of elaborate with that, right? So when I was out there, I grew up in OC, but then like my mom, she had a drug problem, right? So I went into foster care for 7 years. So from there, I like went a little bit outside of Orange County. I was in Moreno Valley. I was in Fontana for a little bit. I was going through just different foster homes, different group homes. And then I ended up back in Orange County. I ended up in Westminster. Then I ended up back at this place called Orangewood, which is orphanage basically, and it's right across the street from the block or the outlets of Orange, right there in Anaheim. So if you're at the outlets, there's a Krispy Kreme right there, and if you're standing on the corner of the Krispy Kreme, if you're looking right across the street, you can literally see Orangewood right across the street, and right next to Orangewood is the county jail. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's fucked up because the way how it's all kind of set up is you have Orangewood right there, which is the orphanage, and then right next to Orangewood you have the juvie center, and then next to the juvie center you got the county jail. So when I was in Orangewood, like I remember there used to be like a little play area in the back. And me and a couple of kids, we would be in the area we would be playing or whatever, and you can look through the fences and you can see the juvie kids like right across the way. And we would always be like, oh, like what are they doing over there? We didn't really know, but the way, like looking at it now, it's just like, damn, bro, like it's almost kind of setting us up to kind of like get in the system and just keep ourselves in the system. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So that's like my whole thing, man. I've been like really wanting to shed light on that, bro, because it's like, if we're really gonna be trying to raise like our youth right, like why are we raising our youth right next to the county jail and shit? You know what I'm saying?
Very, very true. Very, very true. That's powerful. It's a powerful story, man. And I'm glad you shared that, because a lot of people may see you, may know you, heard your music, but they don't know the true story of your humble beginnings of where you came from.
Yeah.
And I believe that's what's very, very important.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? Cool. Music is cool, but this is your life. This is you. You know, it's a part of you. Now, do you ever? I know I'm jumping a little bit ahead, but do you ever share any of that through your music?
Yeah. My very first project I dropped it was titled WOE, WOE, and it stands for Words of Encouragement. And on the project, it was an EP, and on the song, it's called WOE, which is kind of what the whole project was based off of. I literally go in like order of basically, me going through the high-speed car chase with my mom, going through foster care, coming back to Orange County, and then growing up in Brea. But as my aunt took me out and tried to grow me up in Brea, I still had like the mentality of being in the group homes and foster homes and shit. So I had a hard time adapting to it, so I was still living like I was like, locked up in that system. Right. But then it was fucked up because I was being treated that way too, because like it was just a lot of things I had to really like self-reflect on myself to really understand like damn, like, you know, I could have really turned out to be one way, but I really chose to take my life in another way, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing, man, and I'm glad you did, and I'm glad you're sharing it. Now, I wanted to ask you, growing up, because I know you spent it foster care, and, you know, did you play any sports at all growing up?
Yeah. So in foster care, man, I loved playing football and basketball. That was my thing. But it was just funny because like out there in like Fontana and shit, like there wasn't really no like football, like, you know, there wasn't like really like no Pop Warner stuff like that out there. So we just played in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone from the neighborhood would get together like every like Saturday, Sunday, and we would all just play tackle football in the middle of the street. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was, man. And we get fucked up, but that's just how we played. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's the way it is in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And your local hood.
Yeah, man.
Now let me ask you this. You got a favorite football team?
Yeah. Raiders, man. Raiders.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What about favorite college football team?
I'm not really too into college football.
Okay. I love college. By the way, I watched the Alabama and Ohio State. That was a fucking boring ass blowout game. Hey, look, much respect to Alabama, fucking tough ass team. Much respect to Ohio State, tough ass team as well. But fuck, when they score 50 something points on you, you know.
God damn, yeah. I mean, once it gets past a certain point, I feel like they should just call it quits. It's just like, yo, they just need to be like, all right, bro, just throw in the towel.
Yeah, the mercy rule.
Yeah, it's just like in boxing, you know, like you just gonna let this nigga get beat up the whole time? Like, no, they throw in the towel. So it's like, why you gonna do that in football? Y'all just gonna let him, you know?
Yeah.
Like think about that, man. That dude's like these college kids. They just went through. It's like what was the ending score on that?
I think it was like maybe 24 to 52 or something like that. Like,
bruh, you know what I'm saying? There's they call 21 skunk for a reason, bro. They need to really apply that rule.
Yeah.
Straight up.
So by the way, for people that may not know what the national football game was, college, it's like the Super Bowl of college football.
Yeah.
So, what about favorite baseball team?
I mean, I don't really watch too much baseball, but if I am gonna go with baseball, Angels, man, I gotta go with Anaheim.
You still call them Anaheim, huh? Because they're LA now.
The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Now, just for the record, because people thought that this was a Red Angels hat. No, this is a Red Dodgers hat.
Yeah.
If they want to say something different, it's a Dodgers red hat.
Nah, that LA is the Dodgers. You know what I'm saying? Facts.
So, favorite basketball team?
Lakers all
day.
Lakers, yeah.
All good. You follow college basketball at all?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay. For the record, for people out there watching, they know I love Notre Dame. Notre Dame's like my college football team.
Okay.
So even though we got slapped around by Alabama not too long ago.
Yeah.
So, but it's all good. I'm a Cowboys. You were Raiders. Mm-hmm. Now, here's what sucks about football season today. Raiders opened up their stadium in Las Vegas, and nobody can go.
Right. Fucked up. They just got that shit open, man.
Now let me ask you this: Are you comfortable saying the Las Vegas Raiders?
That is a good question. No, I am not comfortable saying that shit. I personally don't understand why the fuck they went to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? But they honestly should have sent the 49ers over there, man. Like, should have kept them up there, man, if you ask me. But, you know, that's just my opinion.
Oakland Raiders sounds better. LA Raiders sounds better. You know.
Yeah.
But Las Vegas?
Nah.
I saw this one chick, and this is no lie.
Las Vegas 49ers sound cool, though.
I mean, but think about it. No team sounds good with like Las Vegas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Come on, that don't even sound right. Okay, but I saw this one chick had a shirt, and I thought it was kind of like I don't even want to say the word, but it had Las Raiders.
Las Raiders.
So I was like, okay. So now let me ask you this: you a rapper, love hip hop.
Yeah.
Growing up as a kid and in the environment that you grew up in, did you have the chance to listen to a lot? How did you get introduced to rap?
So the good thing, man, is when I was in those foster homes, man, like my older quote unquote brothers, they were really into hip hop, like really into it. So I grew up and they were into like all types of hip hop, you know, like West Coast, East Coast. Southern hip hop. So I had a chance to really experience it all. I had to, I got to experience Bone Thugs, Eazy-E, then I got to experience Pac, I got to experience Biggie, I got to experience Mos Def, I got to experience UGK, I got to experience all types of, hip hop from different areas. So like with me growing up, like I really had a love for hip hop because I just got introduced to it all, because some of my brothers, they're all from different areas. So they had different attachments to hip hop, you know what I'm saying? And with me, I was literally the baby in the house, technically.
Right.
So with that, I literally just sat around and I treated them like they were my family, So I just got to just listen in, and that's what I grew up listening off of. So,
Okay. Now, in these homes, was there a lot of kids? I mean,
it depends. Like, so the house I was at, we had the one foster home I was at, we had 6 kids in there. The other one they had 6 kids, but then they had 2 of their own kids, so there was 8 kids in their total. And then the group home, there was 8 kids in there. And then there was like 2 kids would share a room, and then like one of the rooms was like a master bedroom. So they had like 3 kids basically in that room. Okay.
And now as far as nationalities, what different nationalities were in those homes?
So like in the group homes and foster homes I was at, so the first group, or the first foster home I was at, I was in a black home. I had, all black kids all, with me. And then once I got into the group homes, it was just like I was like the only black kid in there, and it was all Hispanic kids.
Really?
Basically everywhere I went, yeah.
Wow. And
yeah.
Did a lot of them have the same, how do I ask this question? Because how you said,
like a similar kind of story. Like,
yes.
Yeah. A lot of them did. And then it's just fucked up too, because when like a lot of these kids, like they don't really understand how to speak and communicate. So they'll send them into therapy, right? And as a kid, you don't know what you're feeling like that. You don't really have that full understanding. So they're thinking, oh, okay, well, this kid can't speak up, so let's just put him on some antidepressants and shit.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? So I was on antidepressants, and every single kid that I was around was on antidepressants, bro. Like, it was bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got, when my aunt took me out of the group homes and stuff, one of the first things she did is she took me off of that shit,
Yeah.
And I felt a difference in myself, and mentally, I don't recommend anyone putting their kids on antidepressants or anything like that at all, bro. It's a Schedule II class drug, bro. It's heroin and all that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like literally.
Wow. I'm asking because I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. When they take that, do you think that could be a gateway? You think that's a gateway drug?
Absolutely, bro. Without a fucking doubt, bro. Because a lot of that shit is literally made from like heroin and coke and all that shit. It's like, oh, you're gonna get mad at this dude for selling it, but then you can go to the pharmacy and then you can get it legally. Like, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Hold the same energy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if the pharmacy could sell it, then the dude that's over here trapping at his house should be able to sell it too.
Yeah.
Hold the same energy.
Yeah. Wow. I'm glad you're shedding light on this, man. It's very, very interesting. It's sad, but it's interesting and educational for people that may not know.
Yeah.
Not only your background, but the things that some of these kids are going through or what they're giving them. So I'm glad you're shining light on that. Now, let me ask you, at what point in time would you say that you decided to start dabbling and start writing lyrics?
So I started writing a little bit when I was in high school.
Okay.
I was at that huge Cassidy fan.
Cassidy. Okay.
Yeah, so that was like, you know what I'm saying, like Cassidy, and then like who else was it? Well, it was mainly Cassidy, bro. I was really fucking with.
What was it about him that stood out?
His bars, the way how he delivered shit, like I don't know, man. He was just dope. And then like at that time, he was just dropping those freestyle videos of him just freestyling, battling people and shit. And he was just going off. Like I was like, man, he's hard, you know? So I started, you know, writing a little bit. But funny thing is I got more into like dancing and shit too. Okay. So I did what was called crump dancing. Are you familiar with that?
Crump?
Yeah, yes. Crump dancing. Yes. Yeah. So I used to do that shit back in the day.
Me too. I'm only playing.
Oh, I was about to be like, oh shit, that's crazy.
I'll show you a couple of moves during the break.
I was about to be like, damn. Yeah. So that was really like. So I used to do crump dancing. I did that shit for years. And then with that, I started getting into doing like background dancing and shit for different artists. I did like Hobson's music video. I danced in his video. I danced in Young LA's video. I danced for a couple different artists. And then I linked up with my boy Big Riot. Shout out to Big Riot. And the reason why I want to give him a shout out is because with him, man, he used to be a background dancer for T-Pain. He was a part of the Nappy Boys. So he used to tour with T-Pain. He was in a couple of his music videos. If you kind of, what was it? That song, I Can't Believe It. If you kind of remember the video back then, there is these dudes that had the face paint and they were like dancing and shit. Yeah. That was my boy, Riot and my boy Rascal, you know what I'm saying? And both of them from Orange County too. Oh. You know what I'm saying? And, so he started doing music and shit. He got plugged in at the observatory. He was doing like two almost 3 shows a month. I was background dancing with him and I was on stage all the time. And literally there was like a couple times, because basically what it was is whenever we would perform, we would have like a little segment where me and him would crump on stage, you know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, so like I would dance, you know, do my shit, and then he would give me the mic, you know, and I would like hype him up, and then he would dance too. So every time he gave me the mic, like I would get so excited, and I was like, man, like I really want to fucking rap, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it got me so lit, and I was like, man, you know what? Like I want to fucking do this shit, and you know, and since he had already like kind of showed me so much, like it was just kind of like it was like an easy way. So, you know, shout out to him, man, for real. And then, you know, shout out to my experience with being a part of Extendo Gang and, you know, being able to sit in with studio sessions when they were working with Too Short and a bunch of like dope people, man. I really got to soak up a lot of really good gems. And, you know, I mean, just like, you know, like with a lot of artists that really actually come up in the game, a lot of the times they're sitting in the background. Yes. They're learning the game. They're learning from other people. Yes. You know, so that way when they get to that level, they already know how to operate. They already know how to move. They know the business. Exactly. Like a lot of people don't even know. Big Sean been around Kanye. He was kicking it with Kanye when Kanye was recording Graduation. You know what I mean? Yeah. Big Sean didn't drop music until many years after that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, or even if you look at Young Thug, like Lil Baby was around Young Thug in all of Young Thug's old music videos before he blew up now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's all about, you got to wait your turn. And then once you get on, if you've done right and you kept it solid, you know what I'm saying? That's key. Always keep it solid, always doing it right. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, just keeping it humble and just being 100 with yourself and everyone else. Because when people see that you're honest with yourself, people will fuck with you because you're being real. People can see through the fake shit all the time. All the time, bro. Like you can only finesse your way and get so far trying to fake some shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, bro, like people, like, you know what I mean? I just keep it honest with myself, and that's what I try to encourage everyone to do. Is just be real, man, you know? Be real. And don't try to fake no shit, bro. Yeah, that's good. We're going to go ahead and press pause right there. We're going to go ahead and take a 10-minute break. We're going to come right back. If you want another beer, go ahead and kill that one. We got more for you. Other than that, make sure you call somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody. Let them know that CrayoLC is in the motherfucking building, Orange County. Stand up. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
Call somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody. Let them know that Roadium Radio is live up in this biatch.
This is your Theo from 110 South, straight down your mouth. With Tony A, the wizard. When Roadium radio's poppin', the taco stays drippin' and droppin'. With John motherfucking Pocket Pussy ELKINS. And you know she felt it. So stay ready. It's gonna be a hard act to swallow. So take your blue chew and Spanish fly and enjoy the groove.
Roadium with the funky drum, and you know my man Steve can get some. With a fool like Tony A when he plays stupid dope shit by WA. You wanna spray? Dumb motherfuckers, no doubt. And sucker DJ, get the fuck out, Tony A.
What did you say your name was? What did you say?
Tony?
I have won 1 million battles. Lights, cameras, action, sound. Give me that mic, I'm about to go down.
Thinking of a master plan.
This story's funny. I met this girl and she had money.
And we heard about this young kid from the Harbor area named Tony A. And he was a DJ, you know what I'm saying? He was going in with the big stars, you know what I'm saying? And he was like one of us going in and infiltrating inside of all these MCs, you know what I'm saying?
A Roadium mixtape is just mixed of different types of music, no matter what genre it is. And like I said, it's like making your own musical movie.
When La Raza came out, man, I just, even the amount of sales of the single of La Raza that got moved out of the Roadium was crazy, bro. And that song just got played and was played in all the stands over there. And I was blessed to go back one time even to see it, and I want to say in 91 or 92.
Although they were not black, they were Oriental, Asian, whatever you want to call them, they were cool. And they embraced everybody, blacks, Latinos, whoever came to the swap meet to want to buy music, they were record people.
Welcome back, everybody, to Roadium Radio, episode 126. And this is the podcast that slaps you across your fat ass with a fat ass dick. You know, when Roadium Radio's popping, the panties are dropping. You know what I mean? Anyways, go to DOCUMIXERY/ads. Buy yourself an ad. You won't regret it. You got a OnlyFans page. If you got a business, if you got merch, buy an ad. Our website, DOCUMIXERY/ads. Go check it out. Look at all the pricings. You could buy one ad. You could buy 2 weeks worth of ads or 1 month worth of ads. You have the pricing on it, and we play them during the break to promote your business. Other than that, Freaky Tales will be back on Friday. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and jump butt naked right back into it with CrayoLC.
Yeah.
CrayoLC, we met, for those that may not know, 2 years ago at Be Real TV.
Yep.
And then we've been in contact ever since.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And that's dope. And we made it happen.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful that you're here, man.
Of course, man. I appreciate you having me, man.
Awesome. Awesome, man. Whenever you need another beer, let me know, and my boy will get you another one.
Yeah, man. I'm about to finish this guy off right now. So
okay.
Please.
Yeah, Alex, so you get that, please, Mr. Cervantes Enterprise. Now, while he's sipping and tripping, so
done now.
So now, I like when people come here and have a good time, man.
That's what it's all about, man. You gotta have a good time, man.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Okay, now let me ask you this: so you started dancing, then you started to like that fire, that rush that you felt on stage.
Yeah.
What was the next move for you?
At that point, I started writing again, but I took that shit serious this time because when I first started writing, like I wasn't really taking it that serious. Like I did it for a little bit and then I wouldn't really focus on it. But this time I was like, no, you know what? I'm gonna fucking write this shit. I'm gonna focus and I literally just sat myself down and I made myself write. And then I just kept doing it over and over. I would just get beats off of YouTube just so I could practice, you know, building up the penmanship, you know what I'm saying? And then once I started doing that, I was getting excited with myself because I noticed I was getting quicker and knocking out songs. And I was like, okay, cool. So let me actually try to, like, you know, get some shit recorded. You know, so I hit up one of my friends. He pulled up on me, recorded some shit with him, and then I was like, all right, this is cool, but I want to go to a studio, you know?
Now, when you said you recorded some shit with him.
Yeah.
Okay. Was that your first time recording and listening to yourself?
At that point, no, because I recorded something with one of my other homies a few years ago, my homie Merlo, but it wasn't really for like his song like that. It was just like he wanted me to like record like me saying something on his song so that way he could just like kind of like play with it. So that was like kind of like the first time I kind of really heard my voice behind the mic, and that was kind of cool to me, but I didn't want to feel like, okay, I want to start rapping now because he was doing it. And, you know, that's my homie, and I want to feel like, oh, I'm trying to step on your toes or some shit. But, you know, I should have not had that insecurity. You know what I'm saying? And, like, you know, and in a sense, like, I kind of, like, slowed down my own progress for that, you know. And I feel like, you know, if I probably would have kept going, you know, who knows where I could be. But, you know, you can't really dwell on the past. It's all about just, you know, focusing where you're at now and just progressing forward. You feel me?
Okay, so when you heard yourself, you thought it was cool?
Yeah. I thought it was cool, yeah.
Okay, now, then you go to your homeboy studio, you recorded there, then you said, I want to record in a real studio.
Yeah.
Okay, and how long ago was that when you...
That was 4 years ago.
Okay, 4 years ago. So
yeah.
Now, let me ask you, and I never...
Actually, no, that was 5 years ago now because it's I forgot. That was in 2016. It's 2021 now, so yeah, that's 5 years now, yeah.
Let me ask you something that I've never asked anyone before, and it was because I saw you do something. You were doing this, okay?
Yeah.
Do rappers today, does this generation of rappers, do they still write on paper, or is it all phone now?
I know some people that really take the time to write on paper. It's just with me, I have really bad writing. Man,
your
bro,
writing looks like a roadmap to China,
bro. It looks like I don't even like half the time I can't even read when I'm writing. So I just make it easy on myself and just do it on like, you know, on my phone because for me it's like, okay, if I mess up on something, you know, whatever, I can easily erase it, you know, or go back. Or even what you could do depending on like how much of an updated phone you have, if you press like the little like the little microphone thing, you can like kind of freestyle your shit. And it'll just type it all in for you. You know what I'm saying? As you're like freestyling it, you know, you can need to sit right here, just think of some shit, and it'll record like not every single word. Like
right, because I was about to say, because what if you say the N word?
Yeah, no, right, yeah. Siri is not gonna write down no N word. That's for show. You know what I'm saying? That's for show. You know, but yeah, you know, it's crazy how far technology has came though. You know what I mean? Because
because you know what. I've been to several studio sessions where I see dudes like on their phone.
Yeah.
Okay. Whenever I recorded someone, I always made sure that they remembered their lyrics, don't look at them.
Right.
And I'll tell you why, because I've seen people that have sat down and rapped and they didn't put enough emphasis. Their delivery wasn't there.
Absolutely.
I tell them, look, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to start right there. I want you to go home. I want you to memorize your lyrics, come back, and you're going to stand up.
Yep.
And now they're adding emphasis in their delivery.
Yep, absolutely. You're absolutely right on that. I mean, that's just personal experience. I could tell you that's true. You know, that's why even like when I pull up in the studio, even if I'm knocking the verse out for someone right then and there, like even if I'm really taking the time to write it, I'll really go over that shit like multiple times to where like when I get into the booth, I don't have to look at my phone. It's already in my head. If I gotta look back at it, it's just like, oh, I gotta reference it's like more of a reference tool. It's not really there for you to like actually, you know, really go off of, you know.
I mean, because think about this, because one guy had a hard time with me telling him that. He goes, why? And here's where he understood. If you're performing tomorrow, you're not gonna be performing like this with the mic. Mm-hmm. You're not gonna be doing that. You gotta remember that shit.
Absolutely.
So now, so you go to the studio, you guys record. Who's the producer? Where are these beats coming from?
So, what was it? The first song, it was called That Shit Cray. It was produced by my boy Diz. He's from Orange County too. Shout out to my boy Diz. He had like it was like, so it was still like, it was a studio, but it wasn't like a really professional studio like that, but he had like kind of a professional setup in his crib, you know? So it was a really good setup. And that was like the first song that like I really like put my all into, and I could really say like I kind of brought that one out from the studio. It wasn't up until I linked up with my boy Gams, the supplier. Huge shout out to my boy Gans, the supplier, because I still work with him today. I linked up with him back in like the end of like 2017, and from then on, like we just been like, he's just been my engineer, and he has a studio. His studio, he used to have a studio over with my boy Lalo the Giant. Shout out to my boy Lalo. He used to have a studio in his studio, but then he grew. Now he has his own studio, like right down the street. He got 2 studios, you know, and he's literally, I can say, bro, he is the best engineer in Orange County. I don't care what anyone says. He puts in the hard work, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, ever since I linked up with him, like my music has elevated straight up.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
And one thing about me, bro, is I always give credit where credit is due. Like, you know, like, I preach about, you know, doing shit on my own, because I do a lot of shit on my own. But if there's certain aspects that someone did get me help in, I will be 1,000% more than willing to say, yeah, that person did give me that help.
You know, and there's a lot of people for some reason that won't do what you just said.
They can't do that because you know what it is it's an ego thing. They want to feel like they that nigga. They want to feel like they that person already. You like even that person had a couple people like, you know, like the supplier and like a couple other people in the camp that kind of helped them get to that place. You know what I'm saying? So you have to give credit to those people. Yeah, you know, you were at your house by yourself when you wrote your music. Yeah, you were the one that got the beat by yourself. You know, yeah, you did certain shit, but at the end of the day, like certain people make that shit move too with you. You know what I mean? Yeah, you do a lot of the forefront shit, but there's still some of that background shit that you still got to give credit to those people at the end of the day.
You know, let me make a reference to that using a football, if you will, picture or reference, if you will. Okay,
right.
Emmitt Smith played for the Cowboys, Hall of Famer, legend. Okay,
Of course.
but he always thanked his fullback and his offensive lineman because he said if it wasn't for them, I couldn't run through them hoes.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Real
and
shit.
he always gave them credit. A lot of guys don't want to give the engineer credit or the producer credit,
Nope.
the DJ. It's all them. It's, and like you said, it's an equal problem, man.
Hell no. Like I can tell you right now, this new project that I just dropped, that shit Cray, the reason why to me that shit sounds so fucking epic is because I linked up with these engineers. They go by New Religion. They're out in Spain. So they're pretty much like an 808 mafia in Spain. You know what I'm saying? So there's Mac J, there's Young Perp, and then there's Richie Louie. And man, they're dope, bro. They are epic, and they literally created this whole project basically. You know, Ace Nice did one of the beats on there, but yeah, it's just all about trying to expand and like, man, you know.
Yeah, dope. You know, now let me ask you this. To me, this is a very interesting question for me. I know the fans like to hear it, but it's for me.
Yeah.
Give me your top 5 all time, if you have any East Coast, either artists or albums.
East Coast. East Coast artists or albums?
Albums. Because a lot of times you can say, 50, or you could just name an album or whatever. 5.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna just name some artists right now.
Yeah, you don't have, they don't have to be in order. You know
Okay, yeah, in no order. Right now that I kind of rock with Casanova, 50 Cent, because I mean his older shit is just classic, bro.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's just classic. I mean anything basically Dre touches is classic. I mean, but we talking East Coast. Let's see. You got to give it to Biggie for sure. Mobb Deep, and I'm gonna give it up to Playboi Carti too.
Okay.
And the reason why I say I'm gonna give it up to Playboi Carti is because Playboi Carti has a lot of kids that he don't know about. And when I say that, it's a lot of people stole his style, the way how he raps, the type of beats he rap on. You know, a lot of people use his style. So, I mean, I got to give him that credit.
Okay. Now, you got a favorite 50 song?
My favorite 50 song will probably be Many Men.
You know which was mine? Hope I remember. If I Can't. Dun, dun, ch,
Oh,
dun,
yeah.
dun, ch,
If
dun.
I can't do
right
well.
there.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
man. Dude.
But that's that whole first album, though.
All of it.
You know what
All
I'm
of
saying?
it.
Yeah, bro. Like,
All of it.
You're not really skipping no tracks on that.
Dude, I remember when me and my boys were playing Madden. We were out in Inglewood. Just played that whole fucking CD over and over and over. So now, let's go to the West Coast. All time, either artists or albums.
Okay. Snoop, Nip, Dom Kennedy, damn, I only got 2 spots. And there's so many people. I mean, I gotta give one to Pac for sure.
Okay.
I mean, Mando. And I probably gotta say, I probably would have to get that last spot. Oh, that spot, Dre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And dude, I'll tell you, man. Just it's hard to pick. Okay.
Yeah, that's why it took me so long. And none of those are in any
Order.
particular order.
Right.
Don't think because I said Dr. Dre last, that means he's last. Hell nah. Like, nah.
If anything,
Y'all
we're probably
tripping.
first.
Yeah, facts.
Now, the first 2 that I can remember in the 90s that were double CDs was Biggie, Life After Death.
Right.
And then you had Pac, All Eyes on Me.
Right.
If you had to choose one over the other.
I mean, all eyes on me.
Okay.
All eyes on me. I mean, the Biggie project was hard too, but I connected more with All Eyes on Me.
Okay.
You know, straight up.
You got a favorite Biggie track?
Um, All Eyes on Me. 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 My favorite Biggie track will probably be Victory.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Mine is Give Me the Loot. Give Me the Loot.
Yeah. That one's hard too. Yeah.
That's my shit right there.
You know,
bro.
and the reason why I like Victory too is because like back in the day, like back when I used to crump and shit, someone made like a crump remix to Victory. And it was so dope, bro. Like, I don't know who made it. I think it was by this like old producer he used to go by. I think it was Blick, like Blickiness or some shit, like Blick. Or it's been so long, and probably some of the crumpers that's gonna hear this ain't gonna get mad at me when I say that. But I mean, fuck, bro, don't get mad at me, bro. At least I'm saying something, man. You know, but yeah, man. But that shit was hard though. I remember when that shit dropped. That shit was hard.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you something that I haven't asked nobody yet. I'm going to ask you, give me possibly two, just two, I'll make it easy. The first two that come to your mind, two West Coast classic songs.
Still Dre and California Love.
Mine was California Love and Nothing But the Cavi Hit.
Oh, goddamn. Yeah, I know. That's a classic too.
Oh, man.
Damn.
That makes you want to see walking. I don't even know how to see walking. So, but yeah, man, those are classic, bro. It's just so much classic music that came out of here, you know, and just hip hop in general. Do you like a lot of underground hip hop?
I do. I definitely do.
Okay. Now, is there any underground hip hop artists that maybe you might have heard of or know that maybe are just not getting that shine?
Yeah, there's a few. Rivalry is pretty dope, bro. I feel like she don't really fully get the recognition that she deserves.
What do you think that is?
Bro, I've been seeing her grind and she be dropping hits. She been traveling, like, man, like I just feel like I just feel like people ain't really looking at her the way how I think people should be looking at her. Mm-hmm. She's dope, bro. Like lyrically, like her brand, like she's dope, bro.
Right. There's a lot of people, and this is just not pertaining to her.
Yeah.
This is just the artist in general. Many times you can have a dope artist. Say you're a record label and you have a dope artist. Many of them may not know, like, who am I going to sell her to?
Yeah.
Is it going to be to the black audience, to the Latino audience, to the white audience? And many times they could just be dope, but they cannot pinpoint what market she belongs in.
Yeah.
You know, and I think, and I'm just saying I think, because that's not what I know, but I think that's why a lot of these people don't get that shine, because they're dope, but who can I sell her to?
That's true. I get that. I could see that.
You know,
I could see that. Yeah.
You know, and that's why I think a lot of dope artists out there, like, we know they're dope and they may be insta famous, but it's like, who can we sell her to? Who can we sell him to? So that's one thing that I was told, that when you find out your crowd, who your crowd is,
right,
make sure you cater to them.
Exactly.
Because they're the ones that are going to take care of you.
Facts. You're the ones going to put the, you know, the food in your, or the money in your pockets. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Food on your table.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about, okay, well, when did you drop your first project, for those that may not know?
Okay, so I dropped my first project in 2017. It was an EP. It's called Whoa.
Okay, and they could find that on all platforms?
Yeah, you can find that on all platforms. It's under my old name, Extendo Cray, so it's still up there, so y'all could go check that out.
Was that your first rapping name?
Yeah, that was my first rap name.
Now, where did the Cray and the other part of your name, you said Extendo Cray?
Yeah, that was my name at first, because I was a part of a music group at that time called Extendo Gang. Okay. So I was Extendo Cray, you know, but after I grew past that group, now, you know, I'm doing my own thing. Okay.
And what came next for you?
At that point, I knew I wanted to, you know, just build my own brand for myself. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, what do I want to go by? And one thing is, I was doing shows, you know, going out, just performing my single, because at that time I had a single with my bro E-Zone. Shout out to E-Zone. And, you know, and that's how me and you first connected. Absolutely. Was through E-Zone. I had a song with him called Hank Hill. You know, we trapped the gas like Hank Hill. So that was like, you know, the song that we had, and I was performing that song at all the weed events and stuff like that. So that was the way how I was getting myself introduced into the door. And every time I would go to an event, because all these events, like at the time, you know, OC, they didn't have no events like that, you know. So I was in, you know, I was in the IE, I was in LA all the time, every weekend performing, like every other weekend doing shows, grinding out there, grinding, you know. And every time I'd be out there, everyone would always ask me, where you from? Where you from? Where you from? It's OC. So at that time, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just go by CrayoLC, because I want people, like, you don't have to, I don't want people to even like have to worry about where I'm from, because you're gonna know where I'm from. And if you don't know where I'm from, I'm gonna just say I'm from OC. That's why I go by CrayoLC, you know. And I just want to put OC on the forefront, you know, because at the end of the day, you know, shout out to Gwen Stefani, but she's the only one that kind of made it out from OC that's even repped OC, because you had someone else like Fora who made it on the BET cipher, and instead of him putting Orange County on the platform and saying this is where I'm from, he said he was from LA. So with that being said, I decided that I'm just gonna for always and forever put Orange County first. So when you see me, my name is Cray OC, because Cray is from OC.
And if you don't know,
now you know.
Now let me say, wow. So when Homeboy didn't give it up, and he didn't say OC, and he said LA, how did that make you feel a certain type of way, man?
Oh, I mean, it definitely did. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And like, I've met Fora before, like, you know what I'm saying? He's cool people. So it's like, when I met him, like, I got an Orange County vibe from him. I'm like, okay, you're really from the juice, you know? And then when I seen the BET cipher thing, the BET cipher was rep your city.
Oh,
like, it wasn't like like it wasn't like a, oh, you know, it's just a cipher just spit some shit. It was rep your city. Casanova was on there, everyone else was on there, and they all repped where they were from. But he put Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? Didn't even put a city in Los Angeles, you know, because Los Angeles is just a city, right? Like, Los Angeles is big as fuck. Like, where in Los Angeles?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? East LA, like where? Like Pico, like where, bro? Like there's many places in LA. You know what I'm saying? Westlake, like where?
Right.
You know, like, so I don't know. I just found that shit kind of like goofy, bro. So it's like with me, man, like like I said, everywhere I go, I got OC on my back, on me, no matter what. I mean, this is who I am, and this is where I'm from, and you shouldn't be ashamed of where you're from.
That's real.
Straight up.
That's real. So you out in LA grinding. What did you drop after that 2017 EP?
So it was the Whoa, and then the next year I dropped 2018. I dropped, what project was it? Ivy League. And that was kind of like a little mini album. It's like I had like 12 songs on it. Grinded that out. I felt like I did a good job at that time. One of my main notable songs on that project, though, I had a couple of main notable songs. One of them was On My Own, featuring my homegirl Indica Sam. Shout out to my homegirl Indica Sam. I had another song on there called Gasolina, smoking Gasolina like I'm Daddy Yankee. You know, shout out to Daddy Yankee too. And then one of my favorites is called Latinas.
Why Latinas?
Man, because I love Latinas, straight up. So, you know, so that's why I wrote that song. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about me, like, we gotta really improve and keep this Black and brown unity really together. You know what I'm saying? Because the police don't give a fuck about either one of us. So we fight each other. Police fighting us. Like, why? That's goofy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree with you.
Goofy as fuck.
Yep. Now, so that one drops. What comes next? Is it your newest one?
No. So after that was my I dropped the EP with E-Zone.
Okay.
It's called Cray Zone. All produced by my boy A-Way. So shout out to A-Way and shout out to E-Zone. And then the year 20, and then after that was 2019, last year. I dropped Seriously Cray EP. I dropped Cray County, another EP, And then right before the year ended, I dropped Heartless, a single featuring my bro MC Sinatra. And then, you know, that was really dope too, because if you guys know anything about my bro MC Sinatra, he got into a really bad car accident. Actually, it was probably maybe not too long after I met you at B-Roll TV. He got into a really bad car accident. He broke his neck and his spine.
Oh man.
And it is crazy because I was at his house. Well, not that day, but like this was like months later, and you know, his mom was kind of telling me everything. And you know, the doctors were saying that like, yo, you know, you're gonna be a vegetable, like he's not gonna really recover, this and that, you know. She said, fuck that shit. Like he is gonna recover, you know, he is gonna walk, he is gonna do this. Like, I don't give a fuck what y'all telling me, you know. And she literally like took his life, you know, in her hands, and now he's walking, he's talking, he's rapping again, you know, he got his driver's license, he's really back to himself, you know. So right when he really got back on, like he was like, yo bro, like I really want to like do this, you know, do this song and shit, you know, because I had the song already done and I showed it to him, but I didn't really know if he was really ready. And he was like, man, I'm ready now, like, you know what I'm saying, because I had other songs I wanted to get him on, but he had kind of talked about it, but I knew he wasn't really ready, but he's just excited, you know. And right. It's just, I'm just happy to see my bro really back, you know what I'm saying, and really going on. So get ready, man. He about to drop a new project, he about to drop new videos, everything, man. So get ready, man. MC Sinatra's coming back. Real shit.
Awesome. So let's promote what you have out right now and what you're bringing out, because I know you have a new single, if I'm correct.
Well, yeah. The Heartless is that single, yeah. And then I just dropped the EP 2 days ago.
2 days ago. Yes. What's the name of the EP?
That Shit Cray Volume 3. It's 5 songs on there. So the first song on there is called Flicks, featuring my bro So London and King Envy. Produced by my bro Young Perp, you know, from New Religion over in Spain, like I was saying earlier, so shout out to him. Second song is Elevator, you know, so it's all about just elevating your life. So that's really what the song is all about, you know. We just talking about just elevating up, you know.
Awesome.
Featuring MC YBE, and then, you know, got some other bangers on there as well, man. So just, you know, go check that out.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Anything else or anything that I didn't ask you or anything you want to promote right now is the time as we come to the closing of our interview.
Yeah, I just got to give a shout out to my people, Dime Industries, you know what I'm saying, for always, you know, looking out for me, you know what I'm saying. They're all, you know, so always hooking me up with that fire. So go check them out, Dime Industries. Go check out Gasco LA, TVSB, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to Yuckmouth from the Loonies, Dimrick, shout out to Be Real, you know what I'm saying.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. So now one last question for these songs. All these EPs that you mentioned, any visuals out there for the people, and where could they see them?
Yeah, I got visuals out right now. You could go check them out. They're all on YouTube. One of the newest visuals out is the Heartless single with MC Sinatra. I got another visual out right now with my boy Diablo the Good and Laurie the G. It's called Black and Brown Pride. Go check that out. It's on Latin Beast TV. You know what I'm saying? So go check it out.
Awesome. Let me give a quick shout out to a lot of the OC guys that I interviewed here. Lottie the G, Doughboy Tony, O Creep, OG Big Wicked,
all of them.
And I hope I'm not forgetting, but Darren Vegas. And man, if I forgot, please get at me and I'll give you a shout out next time. But OC, stand up. Big Dog, thank you for coming. I appreciate you. I appreciate you sharing your story.
Of course.
It's very heartfelt, man. And I hope, you know, I wish you nothing but success.
I appreciate it, man. And this is one thing I just want to say, man, is as long as you believe in yourself and you work hard and you grind for yourself and you wake up and you tell yourself every day that you're going to accomplish something, you will accomplish it. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen when you want it to, but you just got to keep working for it and it's going to happen.
Awesome.
Straight up.
CrayoLC, you know who just walked in? The Boom Bap Mr. G.
Woo! Shit. Hey, let's get it. Yeah.
Get it. Yo, check it out. We'll be back. 10 minutes. Go get yourself a Modelo. Finish up that top ramen. 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Come back. Call somebody. Text somebody. Slap shit out somebody. CrayoLC's in the motherfucking building.
The voice of Orange County. Let's get it.
call somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody. Let them know that Roadium Radio is live up in this biatch.
This is your Theo from 110 South, straight down your mouth, with Tony A, the Wizard. When Roadium Radio's poppin', the taco stays drippin' and droppin'. With John motherfucking Pocket Pussy ELKINS. You know she felt it. So stay ready. It's gonna be a hard act to swallow. So take your blue chew and Spanish fly and enjoy the groove.
Lonzo, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You sure?
Motherfucker, I'm ready. Goddamn.
Like it ain't shit, cause I'm a player motherfucker named DJ Quick. It's a full-time jack move. Billy Joe, yo, homie, make the track move. Style, me, mama, keep the big chicken. Sweat dripping, girl, is in the middle with your chill. Walked in the house, got shot. 1, 2, 3. Motherfucker, don't down this shit. This is it, y'all. Daddy. Don't kick your ass.
Cut. We're good. Welcome back, everybody, to Creature Feature. I'm just playing. That's my next show. But anyways, welcome back, everybody, to Roadium Radio, episode 126. And you know what? It's just about to be lit, even more lit. I just want to give a shout out once again to CrayoLC for coming down and sharing that heartfelt message, sharing that story of his life. You know, not too many people like to be transparent, but he was, so I want to thank him for that. Other than that, go to DOCUMIXERY/ads, buy your ad, promote yourself until it pays off. But without further ado, please allow me to introduce my very special guests. DJC and DJ Gaff, the Boom Bap meets the G Shit show.
Oh, shit. What up, Tony?
I'm glad you guys are here.
What up?
Two dope-ass Chicano DJs.
Thank you.
Dope-ass.
Appreciate you. Man, we're fucking fired up to be here, G. You know what I mean?
We are fired up. Well, let me tell you
guys. We are so fired, Tony, you don't even know, G.
First of all, let me say this. You guys'
100.
Instagram is up there. People can go to your guys' page and see you guys get down on the turntables.
Yes.
You know, I like that. You know, but for the DJs that are watching, is this Serato that you guys are using, or you guys still using vinyl?
We do both. We do both. So a lot when we mix for our shows, we do the Serato, but when we get it, we got a lot of vinyl, so we dust them off.
Awesome.
Yeah, we do it both. So we don't like to get away too much from the vinyl,
right? Because that's like the holy grail.
Yeah, man. But it is it's night and day. It's night and day, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's night and day, G. I mean, it's not the same. So Serato's really easy.
Okay,
it's a lot easier. It's so when we mix for our show, like he said. Man, it makes it easy. Quick.
Yeah.
You know, time is money, money's time.
Everything's there, and that's it. We don't have a lot of time to bullshit. We just make it happen quick.
Okay, before we get to you guys' shows, a lot of things I want to ask you guys first because we have a lot to talk about. Especially, I mean, I'm a DJ. I started DJing in the 80s. We're going to get into when you guys started DJing and what keeps it going now. You know, all the guests that you've had on your show. Where can people watch the show, etc. But first and foremost, let's start with DJC. How was your Christmas?
Oh, shit. Christmas was beautiful.
Yeah?
Quiet, just with the family, and that was about it. Can't do too much with the COVID stuff, so just kept it quiet with the kids. It was dope.
Okay. And a couple of beers, I bet you.
Yeah. A couple of tequila shots, and then that's it. 1942, when no one's looking, it's all good.
Yeah, you got the 42?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
I'm about to bring out the Patron Silver next. Okay.
I'll invite you guys.
That'll work. Yours?
Shit, mine was not too bad. It was pretty quiet too. You know, it's kind of the same deal. You know what I mean? We're just trying to make it happen for the kids. You know, I got little ones, younger ones. Man, try to make it happen for them, and they dug it. It was dope. And shit, we just kept it moving. Like you said, man, the COVID shit, and I don't want to keep reiterating it, but it just kind of jacks shit up. You know what I mean?
It does, bro.
I'm trying to keep safe because, you know,
there's a lot of people that don't give a shit about COVID and like, this shit is fake. And then there's people, this shit is real. And, you know, there's people that, you know.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is stay safe, okay? Now, since you guys have kids and you guys trying to make it happen for your kids for this Christmas.
100.
DJC, let me ask you this. As a kid, what was your best Christmas ever? Maybe you got that one bike, that one toy, or that one present. Can you remember?
I think it was a remote control. It was pretty fire.
Really?
I was like an off-road Jeep. I was like 5 or some shit, but it was like one of the dopest out. My parents had to scramble to make that shit happen, and it was.
And they made it happen.
Yeah.
They made one kid happy that he's still reminiscing about it today.
Yeah, and Gaff would use it more than me.
Hey, sis, was that on layaway, G, or what?
Yeah, we did. I think they got it from layaway, yo.
Yeah, the Zodi's or what?
Yeah.
Zodi's or Kmart, one of those.
Yeah, right?
Right.
Was the dopest I had.
Kmart, my bad.
Yeah.
Hey, I know this is kind of embarrassing, but do they still do layaways thing?
No, it's not embarrassing, G. They might.
I'm not sure.
I don't know, man. But shit, like we did a lot of layaway.
But that was a good deal.
It was dope, right?
Yeah, it was dope, man. Like, I'm going to get it, but I can't pay for it all right now.
I thought it was the shit.
Yeah.
My school clothes was all layaway style. I knew I was getting for a long time.
That's all right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You could reach it, but you couldn't get it, no?
Okay. Now, your favorite Christmas. Don't tell me his gift.
No. No, I got lucky, man. I was like 12 years old, and my pops was doing pretty good. Shit, he did real good. He bought me a dirt bike, G.
Oh shit!
Nice. Yeah, I was doing it back then. I got a dirt bike, man. I was
hell yeah.
I was digging it.
Was there like a mongoose, or was there like a kid, a huppy?
No. I'm talking about. It was a motorcycle. It was an 80. It was an 80.
Oh
shit! It was a 2-stroke 80.
Damn.
And that's what I say. He did pretty good.
Yeah.
He was doing pretty good at that time.
That's not layaway. That was just fire.
That wasn't layaway, G.
Yeah.
And it was pretty dope because, you know, we tried to venture off. I was trying to venture off in racing, and I was digging it, but it's expensive sport, brother.
Yeah,
that's expensive.
I've always been afraid of motorcycles, man. My boy used to teach me. He had dirt bikes. Loud motherfucker.
That's what I had, Tony.
Yeah. And I was always scared, bro. I was, he was we go to the dumps, the fields, or whatever, and I would always see him jam and jump, hit ramps and shit. Yeah. And I was always going to run one of those little. Yeah. I would go like 10 miles per hour or whatever, but I was just never a motorcycle guy, man. Nah. But for me, my best Christmas.
Yeah. What was yours?
My mom bought me a Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier dolls.
That's fire.
Dude, they were like this big, bro.
Imagine if you still had them.
I know, bro.
Shit, if you still had them, that would have been shit.
That's true, bro.
Yeah, those were like, because growing up, those were like my superheroes, bro.
Yeah,
no
doubt.
And of course, every time I went to TJ, I got those wrestlers that don't move; they just stay like this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You rub them enough, and the fucking mascara falls off.
That's fine.
The mascara.
But anyways, your most memorable, if you have one, New Year's night.
Oh shit,
hey, man! These are
Tony's coming with the questions.
These are tough, yo. Off the top, I think we DJ'd some dope New Year's parties. Multiple years though. It was like we've DJ'd
New Year's parties are always dope, bro.
Yeah,
are always dope.
So it's dope because we have all our friends, all our family, and just rock on. And you got a place to crash right there. It's at the family's pad. Probably at Gaff's pad here.
Eating tamales and pozoles all night and shit, huh?
You know what I mean?
Right? At least in the morning.
Yeah. Fuck. That's dope.
Yes.
Your favorite, if any, New Year's night.
New Year's night. Let me think real quick. Yeah, maybe just like you saying, maybe I've been with my lady a long time, G. So probably with my lady.
Okay.
And we did our thing. It was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? That's probably. I'm being real.
That better be dope.
Yeah. I mean, I've been with her for a long time, but
that'll work.
That's memorable for me.
Nice.
It was probably for me in the '80s. I was in Las Vegas, and I saw, everybody's on the street celebrating, hugging, and kissing everybody, and I'm there single with my homie right there, and they're playing that stupid ass song that everybody hugs and cries over, and I'm like, this is pathetic, what I'm saying? Because I was just there by myself with my boy, because he was living there. And then I'll say one of them was when we rocked Long Beach, the Vault. I was DJing for Quick, second to none, AMG, and it was fucking sold out, bro. It was sold out.
That's fire.
And let me tell you a story. There was a chubby girl. I don't want to insult nobody, but this girl was chubby. Okay.
How chubby? Pretty chubby?
Chub Rock stepped up on the scene.
Chub Rock. All right.
Okay. And
that's not bad.
the whole time I'm seeing her literally like against the railing. Yeah. And she's moving like this. But I kept seeing somebody behind her. Because this girl must have been looked like she was 5'10". And then finally she turned to the side and there was some skinny little dude like 5'2" grinding her from the back. Okay.
He's with it.
Something happened up there, bro. This is no lie. Something happened up there where her ass ended up falling off the fucking balcony.
No way. Are you serious?
Yes, bro. Yes.
Did she die?
No. She got up. I know she hit some people.
That fool was grinding hard, yo.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
She must have fought at least 10, 15 feet.
Yeah, she did, bro. And she got up. She got up, bro.
She's a champ.
Well, yeah. If you're watching,
I think I like your story better, Tony.
I like your story is way better than ours, yo.
Dude, but here's the funny thing. Well, I'm sure she landed sick because she had a lot of padding, you know. But people were laughing. Instead of like, shit. Yeah, but people were fucking laughing. She got up como si nada.
Yeah.
You know?
She said, kept grinding, father.
Maybe she knew how to fall. You know, some people, they know how to roll.
Right?
Like a stunt. Yeah, like a stunt man.
Exactly, bro. Okay, so now, where originally are you guys from? See.
The San Fernando Valley, 818.
San Fernando Valley.
Where we're at.
Yeah. That's where we're from, San Fernando Valley. We lived everywhere in the Valle.
Born and raised?
Yeah, we lived in Burbank. We lived in North Hollywood. We lived in Sylmar. We lived in North Hills. We lived in a lot of places in the Valle.
Awesome, man.
We love the fucking Valle.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Gapsta.
We fucking love it.
Down, yo.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's where we're at, and it's fucking dope out there. I mean, there's a lot of raza out there. There's a lot of cool ass people out there. There's fucking. I mean, you know, just like you're from Wilmington, you know, you know, people stick together right there. It's the same shit. You got Pacoima, you got Sylmar, you got San Fernando, you got Van Nuys, and I'm not talking hood shit. I'm just talking. I'm just talking. I'm just talking. You know, good people. It's just dope. We love it. That's all we know.
Awesome, man.
Oh shit, Gapsta.
Elementary.
Elementary.
What did you attend?
So I went to school. Probably 3 or 4 of them off the top.
Why?
Huh?
Why? A lot of fights?
No, just moving around a lot.
Okay.
We just moved around a lot. So schools throughout, I moved around a lot.
Okay.
Off the top, McKinley.
Okay.
In Burbank. It was Burbank.
Okay.
McKinley, yeah.
Junior high?
3 or 4 of them as well, man. I was all over the place.
Off the top. You're on tour, G.
Yeah.
Shit, off the top, Jordan.
Okay.
Off the top.
High school?
Burroughs.
Okay.
I did all my high school in Burroughs.
You remember your mascot?
It's an Indian.
Okay.
They're trying to change it right now, yo.
Are they for reals?
Yeah.
They are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people went to that school. A lot of people go to that, like celebrity type shit, and people that it's a dope school. Pretty dope, pretty clean.
DJ Gaff, elementary, junior high, and high school.
I went to Edison, and I went to Luther, and then I went to the same thing. We're pretty much brothers, G. Like,
right.
I mean, we're cousins, but we're brothers. I went to Burroughs, the same shit.
Okay.
And it was in Burbank, and it's a good school. They, you know, they're trying to. Burbank is pretty clean, and they're trying to, it's a nice school. They're trying to keep us out of trouble.
Right. Okay.
That's the deal.
Any sports growing up?
Man, I wish
Not officially, but we always hooped it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our sport was DJing.
Yeah.
For reals.
Well, that's a musical instrument. A lot of people don't know.
That was our sport on the real shit. Like, we used to like bikes, but you have to, motorcycles, dirt bikes, you have to drive somewhere. We didn't have a car. We didn't have a truck. I mean, we're, 13, 14. So we started getting into music, and man, that took off. And
that was junior high days.
That was our DJing. It's still our love. DJing is.
It will never go away.
Yeah, like someone asked me the other day, how long are you gonna DJ for? Or like what? Like I'm gonna do it till I can't do it.
Yeah, is there an age limit?
No. And he didn't mean it in a bad way.
Okay.
I don't want to say it like that. He meant that, like, hey man, you're still doing it.
Fuck that fool.
F him. But in a good way. And I said, no man, like that's what I love to do. Like, I'm gonna do it to the day I die.
That's awesome, man.
For real.
Next time I'm gonna bring out my turntables, bro. Maybe we'll have another session.
Hey, you know what?
I'm serious.
I'm getting
Yeah.
Tony, I'm getting chills, G.
Oh shit!
And they're
Gaff
multiplying.
I'm getting fucking chills, G.
Gaff, I thought you only get chills on our show, yo.
No, I'm getting fired up because I'm down with the fucking wizard. I want to do it. And I'm not trying to hijack the show.
No.
But I'm just so excited. I want to do. You know, where people do a cipher with the MC. No, I want to do me, C's, Tony, and maybe if you could think of someone else, but it could just be us three. I want to do a routine. We get together and vibe out. If you have the time, if not, it's cool, you know. But if we vibe out and have the time and do something incredible,
Make it
us
dope.
three.
Make it a dope video. Though.
Make it
kind of like the way you see us on the IG doing our little routines back to back.
But make it dope. You know, we'll make it dope. We'll get, we'll
Hell
do
yeah.
it big.
Hell yeah.
You with it?
Why not? I'm with it.
That'd be fire.
Hell yeah. Nobody seen me DJing cut and scratch in a minute, but watch.
No.
Watch.
Tony's a beast.
Watch.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyways, now, shit, I forgot my next question, but it doesn't matter. Let me freestyle something.
We good.
But,
Hey, G, have you been practicing?
Yes.
You have?
Wait till you see my turntables, bro. Wait till you see my turntables.
I've
They
seen
look-
them.
they
I've
look
seen
like-
them. The white ones?
They look like R2D2 with the blue lit.
That's hard.
With the blue LED lights. Nice, bro.
Paid a pretty penny for those.
Hell
huh?
yeah. Hell yeah. Those are my babies right there, man. Those are like 2 tetas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's nice.
I'm serious,
Those are
dude.
nice.
So now let me ask you this. I have to ask you. Let's start because I already know one of the answers. Favorite basketball team?
That's easy. Say it. Say
Lakes all day.
Lakes all day. Lake gang. Okay.
Not Lakers. That's.
Baseball team.
We love the Dodgers.
Okay, the Dodgers.
Yeah, I mean,
Not biggest baseball fan, but Dodgers all day.
And I'm gonna answer this one. Favorite football team. Okay.
The boys.
The fucking boys, Tony.
We them boys. We them boys.
That's it. Gee,
That's all day.
That's what we love.
Dude, let me tell you, even though we sucked balls this year, I didn't give a shit.
That was a rough year, yo.
It was rough, Tony.
Fuck, dude.
And gee, when he broke his ankle, oh man, that was rough. It was a rough
Season.
It was rough.
And you know what's crazy, bro? That we, even though our division was, was horrible, we still had a shot.
I know. We're watching the last game.
Still wanted it to get in there.
Man,
still wanted to get in.
They always get us up, and then they let us down.
Our quarterback, not Dak.
Red Rifle?
No, El Gabacho was
Dalton.
Yeah, Dalton.
Red
What's his
Rifle.
first name though?
Andy
Dalton from Cincinnati. Okay, he's never been a guy that brings your team back. No. He's never. It's almost like he'll keep you up front. He plays the game real conservative. Yeah. I don't give a shit what people say about Romo. Romo was the shit.
Oh man,
yeah.
Romo was the shit.
Don't even start me on that.
Yeah,
Romo
I
was
know.
the shit.
I'll admit it. I didn't know that till he was gone.
I know.
You know what I mean? Because I'd mother F him half the time. And then now that he's gone, I'm like, fuck. That fool was fire.
He was fire, bro. He was fucking fire.
That fool would roll out the broken ribs. I mean, come on.
He was dope.
I mean, like he played through a lot.
And you put it on the dime.
Yeah.
That fool was dope.
Yeah. You know what? I tell you when it was, and let me tell you something. With him and T.O. together, fuck, bro.
They were dope.
They were dope.
Man,
they were dope.
Jason Witten, everybody.
One question to you.
Okay.
And
shit.
to you, Cease, real quick. And then we can get off the boys. But, man, when they were in Green Bay.
Oh, the Des Bryant catch.
Yeah. And then Tony, and then they said, no, a year or two later, they said, what did they say, Cease? They said,
it was a catch.
It was a catch. That's some bullshit.
Like, we've been telling you
That was
it's
our
a catch.
dopest team that year.
Yeah. That one hurt.
That one, we should have won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That was our fucking Super Bowl.
That was the one.
So,
that one got away.
Anyway, you guys just opened up an old wound.
Yeah. My bad, but we're talking about one. That one hurt. That one did hurt.
We them boys.
We've been.
We'll keep it going.
I like that shit. Okay, so we talk sports. Now, let me ask you this. Who out of you guys started DJing first?
I think it was about the same time.
Okay, about the same time. Now, have you guys always lived close?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're cousins, but it's like you said, we're like brothers.
Pretty much brothers.
Right.
Best friends or whatever. We just always been.
Yeah, you guys have always been together.
Always together.
Now, let me go back because I met you first because you were, a lot of people don't know that you were DJing for Frost.
Yeah.
For
Kid
Frost. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Shout out to Frost.
Shout out to fucking Kid Frost.
Now let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Before we get deeper into the DJing thing.
Let's do it.
How did you meet Frost and how did you become his DJ?
I met Frost. I think he was looking for a DJ. And he was at a show, I believe, with Frank, with Proper Dose.
Yeah.
And he ran in, I think, or he ran into me somehow. We did a show out in the Reseda Country Club. And I was DJing for somebody. He seen me. And then from there, we kind of, he just seen me, I seen him, blah, blah, blah. And then the next time, I think he was looking for somebody. And then I was running into the same...
at that time, like he's saying, I don't mean to
my bad,
but we were pretty close with Ralph M., which was his original DJ. And so we were bumping into each other a lot of times at that time.
Right.
So like he's saying, we would open up. We had our own rappers. Shout out to Saints. We would open up for a lot of these shows out in the 818. And then that's when we see him behind the stage, and he's like, yo, I remember it clearly. I don't know. He didn't seem like he remembered it. I remember it clearly.
Had too many modelos.
He goes, hey, I need a DJ, and then we're going to have tryouts. And Gaff's like, oh, I'm down, but I don't need to try out. I'm the shit. Because he's a battle DJ, and he had just competed in the DMC battle against Qbert and Rectangle and everything. So he's that battle DJ. Right. So he's like, you know.
Okay, we're gonna get into that.
Yeah, that's a big thing. That's a big thing.
So now Frost, you try out, I guess.
Yeah.
He says, okay, you're the man. Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta start doing shows. That's
dope.
when I met you. I remember you were up on stage and I walked up to you because I saw you cutting shit up. So, you know, I've always been one to like, you know, let me go ahead and give this dude his props. So I said, hey man, your shit was fucking dope. And I go, what's your name? And then you wrote it. You put DJ Gaff.
Dgaf, yeah.
And I remember I said, what is that? And then you said, gives a fuck.
Yeah, don't give a fuck.
Yeah. And then I was like, I walked away thinking, why would he name himself that?
We were in Fresno.
Okay. Yeah.
And I seen you, and I'm a big fan, and I'm still a big fan. We're big fans of you.
Thank you, man.
And that's 100. I mean, for anybody that doesn't know Tony A the Wizard, you better do your history, G, because this motherfucker is cold with it.
Thank you,
He's
bro.
a bad dude.
He made us step our game up.
He made us step our game up, you know, and he's the king of 4-track mixes.
Thank you.
And he's a bad motherfucker, bad producer. But I met you right there, and I was fired up. I said, hey, man, what's up, Tony? Blah, blah, blah. And it was just a real quick exchange because you had to do your show, you had to do your set, and you gave me some dap, some love, and then we kept it moving. And that's dope that you remember that.
Yeah.
It was
one thing
cool.
that I want to say, and I'm glad you brought up Fresno, okay? Because back then,
Fresno was live as fuck.
Live as fuck. All up north was live as fuck.
It was.
Now let me say this, okay? Because I think this is very important. Where Chicano Rap is at today, a lot of these rappers will not perform out there.
They won't.
They won't. Now, High C, Kid Frost, Mellow Mayonnaise, Lighter Shade of Brown, Proper
Lighter
Dose.
Shade of Brown.
We had no problem.
Yeah.
What do you think changed? Because
there was a lot of politics happening.
There's a lot of politics.
A lot of politics.
Almost immediately after that, there was a lot of politics.
Because we used to be able to go all up north and rock shit, man.
I think, yeah, no, you're right. I think if, and this is just my opinion.
Right.
If the record is big enough, you'll be able to go anywhere, right? But if the record is not that big, so you had a big record, Frost had a big record,
right?
You know,
Lighter Shade, Mellow, all these guys,
all big records. And I'm not saying nobody. Hear me out, right? Nobody right now has big records. There's just so much politics involved that it shades it, and they don't let the music speak for itself. So like, it just doesn't. It's not the same no more. You know what I mean?
Right.
But big records would overpower all of that back then.
Right.
Now I understand it doesn't, but back then you can go anywhere in the world, or you can go to Fresno, or wherever,
Stockton,
and you might get a little here and there,
a little static,
but it wasn't. You know, you
got to respect where you go.
Yeah, you got to always respect, and you got to respect everybody wherever you're at.
And I'll tell you what, some of my favorite shows, believe it or not, was up there because the crowd was so fucking vibrant, bro.
Right?
I mean, that crowd was loud when you go in there. I mean, I remember one time we did a show, a lot of shit around in a fucking boxing ring, you know, and we rocked that motherfucker. Our intro music was Atomic Dog, and I was cutting and scratching while High C's hyping up the fucking crowd, bro. I was like, I love it out here, man.
Nice. You know, and I'm not mad at you, because that energy, they you know, not saying, you know, and then right here, you know, back then you go to LA Sports Arena, and there's a lot of people, there's that energy, but yeah, they had good energy out there. They have good energy up there, up north.
Yeah, it's true.
And I don't care about Fresno, Bakersfield, anywhere that I've been to Oakland.
Right.
I've been to East Oakland.
Frisco.
We've been to East. You know, and good energy, always good energy. Dude.
Yeah, same here.
You know,
I rock shows in Berkeley, Oakland, Frisco, did all of that, bro, and nothing but positive, you know, feedback, if you will.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just not the same for whatever reason.
Now, when he was on the road with Frost, did you ever travel with him?
I did, not to all the shows, but a lot. I know, you know, I was help him out. Frost always had pretty much a good little size crew. You know our cousin Shags.
Yeah.
Shags would open up.
Shout out to Shagster.
Shout out to Shags and Dago.
Okay, you know what? Please remind me, okay, that I want to get a hold of him because I want to bring him here.
Yeah,
okay. Sure. Please remind me, because when I start drinking, I'll fucking forget him. We'll start talking bullshit.
No. I'll hit you up, D.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Appreciate that.
I would help Gaff set up a lot of the shows, a lot of local shit. I didn't go to Amsterdam when they're going Japan, Amsterdam, they're going Mexico. TJ shows, Mexicali, all that. Locally, I would go with them.
Okay.
Vegas, shit like that. So
now TJ shows for me were the shit, bro.
Yeah, they're fire.
Fuck. Dude, even when I used to do shows in San Diego, you know, I used to rock a lot of shit in San Diego. You know, one of my first shows in San Diego was that. What was that one guy? Boom, boom, mommy.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Boom, boom,
I don't know his name, but I know the jam.
What the fuck was his name?
Was his name?
El Capitan or something, was it? Some bullshit like that. So
I was gonna say Shabba Ranks. I was fucking around.
Shabba Ranks.
Nah, I know what you're saying, Joe.
Yeah. Okay. Now let me ask you this: being from San Fernando, where did you guys? Interesting question. Where did you guys used to buy your vinyl from?
Everywhere.
Okay, give me some spots.
Yeah. My bad. I don't mean to be short answer. Chop it up, please.
Well, like he said, we did do there were a lot of fat beats. But that's like for the underground hip hop shit. But that's like later on, kind of. Even before that, there was a couple mom and pop spot in the valley.
A lot of mom and pop spots.
That's what we would do a lot. Some of them, we would do a lot of record shopping with Ralph M back then. He would take us to his spots in LA.
Yeah.
But at the end, we had a good little connection with Abbey Road.
Road.
You know what's up with that?
Yeah.
So we had to connect with our homeboy Rod. He hooked us up, and we would
shout out to Rod.
We would always go there every week. We'd go and we'd get the vinyl as soon as it would come out.
Wow,
wholesale.
Now I'm going to ask you a question that maybe DJs out there that are going to watch this, maybe can kind of relate how it was back then. Okay, I know a lot of DJs from the OC, dope fucking DJs.
Yeah.
Okay, dope fucking hands down, but because they would say they were from OC. They didn't get the respect here in LA.
No.
It was almost like saying, sad to say, it's like saying, I'm a Clipper fan in LA.
Yeah.
It's like,
that's pretty sad.
It's almost like you're not a LA, Laker fan type of deal.
Yeah.
So they would always say, it almost seems like we had to work extra hard because to get our LA respect.
Gotcha.
Being from the Valley, did you guys ever face that coming out here to LA and you guys would work for the San Fernando?
A little bit. I mean, a little bit.
Maybe a little bit, but once the hands start doing the talking, it just kind of went away.
You know that, Tony.
Of course.
It's like boxing, right?
Yeah.
And it really is. I mean, for us as DJs, I'm not saying we're boxers. You know what I mean? Once let my hands speak or let me get busy,
right?
And I'll show you. You know what I mean? And then we could talk.
Both of you guys would be able to testify to this. That back then, at least. In my perspective of DJs, the majority of the DJs, 80s and maybe early 90s, the majority of them were all black. They were pretty much predominantly black.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hip hop in general, all the shows were.
Yes.
Yeah.
All the crowd was.
And now what I love about it is so diverse.
It is.
Everyone can do it because these speak for itself. The reason why I bring that up, because there were times that I was DJing for High C and Quick and those guys, and we were opening up for like EPMD or whoever, and they had their own dope DJs.
Oh shit!
All of them, were black males. Yeah. I was the only Latino up there, so I never got that respect until I let these motherfuckers fly.
That's it. Yeah.
Then after they would be like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, and that's.
But at that point, you're saying you're a part of hip hop, and hip hop respects hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's no static there. They might judge you from afar, but once you're a part of the culture, we've always had the respect in the culture. Man. You have the respect in the culture.
Yeah.
Outside of hip hop, people look at it a little bit different. You know what I mean? But if you're hip hop respects hip hop.
Hell yeah, bro. I used to love to go out there and warm up. Man. And then fool's like, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Because, you can look at a guy, that goofy motherfucker. But as soon as he started, like, holy shit.
Yeah.
But when we cut back, we're going to take a break. I want to talk about the DMC.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Nice.
So, okay, everybody, I think I'm going to start drinking and we're going to start acting goofy and talk DJing, talk needles, talk vinyl. And, I almost said, damn, the boom bap meets the G string.
Shit, Tony.
That's after hours. That's after hours. That's after hours.
I ain't mad at that.
Right now, it's the boom bap meets the G shit, okay? So, DJC, DJ Gaff, call somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody, let them know that the boom bap meets the G shit is in the motherfucking building. We'll be back 10 minutes. You'll call somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody. Let them know that Roadium Radio is live up in this biatch.
This is your Theo from 110 South, straight down your mouth. With Tony A, the Wizard. When Roadium radio's poppin', the taco stays drippin' and droppin'. With John motherfucking Pocket Pussy ELKINS. And you know she felt it. So stay ready. It's gonna be a hard act to swallow. So take your blue chew and Spanish fly and enjoy the groove.
Roadium Radio. Roadium Radio.
Hey, Tony, drop that. What, bass? I bet.
My name is the Croft, the C-R-A-W-F-O-R-D, the poet high C. Tony A, the wizard, just as cool as a blizzard. Sticking out his tongue, stabbing pussy like a lizard. Oops, I'm sorry, homie, I didn't mean to say that. Steve is in the house. Come on, won't you play that funky dope beat? You know you gotta throw me some Stanley ass Croft coming straight from the Roadium.
You are now about to witness Tony A.
Get funky.
Tell them where you from.
You don't think I'm living, well, fuck you. Cool on Saturday night in LA. Yo, feeling kinda funky.
Stop what you're doing, cause I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you used to. What the hell are you looking for? Can a young man make money anymore? Where my dues are like freaking on the floor? Or is it my job to make sure I'm poor? Disruption, disorder, who nourish, not justify. Those that live at the FBI, look at mama's baby.
Welcome back, everybody, to Roadium Radio, episode 126. And you know when Roadium Radio's popping, the panties are dropping. Welcome back to the OnlyFans page of the Boom Bap meets the G-String. No, that's the next show. Anyways, back with DJC, DJ Gaff. DJ doesn't give a fuck, period.
Yeah.
Now, G-Caps, once again, for the dip. I'm trying it out right now. It's actually pretty good. I'm going to tell you
How does it taste like? The chamoy.
Tastes like tamarindo. I like tamarindo.
That's the chamoy.
Yeah. So
that's the old school.
Yeah, let me see. With a twist of chiladito.
There you go. It's pretty good, right?
That's the remix, yo.
And a dash of paprika. Nah, I'm only playing go. But
Tony's starting to rhyme, yeah?
Oh, yeah, I like it.
Hey, I always wanted to be, as far as back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a rapper.
Right.
Really?
No.
Oh, shit. I like this Tony, the second half Tony.
I like Tony,
yeah, and I haven't even started taking shots. Fucking, I brought the patron.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he tells me what to do.
Nice.
So anyways, now, the DMC.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, how did you hear about it? How did you sign up? Who encouraged you? Who motivated you to enter the DMC?
The DMC, yeah. So back then, it was a big contest, and it came around yearly, correct, C's?
Yeah.
Yes,
and it, if you were dope enough, in the end, you go to the World Championship. So everybody, so basically, it's a DJ contest. You got U.S., East, West, North, South, or however, and then whoever wins that one goes to Europe, and they're battling, and then you can, if you win everything, you're the DMC champ.
Right.
I even forgot what it stands for. Disco. It's old school shit, but I got into it because that was it. Like, I wanted to be the best.
So it's a battle of the DJs.
It's the battle of the DJs.
Okay, so now you
I think
got
it still goes on.
Yes, it still goes on. One of them that a lot of people don't mention or they forget, the New Music Seminar.
Yes.
Okay, that was before the DMC. Okay, so you get in the DMC. Now, do you get to bring your own equipment for people that may not know, or do they have turntables, mixer already ready for you guys?
That's a good question.
That's a great question. So, in the preliminary, the first part, I think I brought my own mixer. But at the end, when I went up to doing the West Coast, you know what? I did use my own mixer. I used my own.
Okay.
I did use.
What
my
about
own.
needles?
Needles? That's a great question too. I think I use my own
because a lot of people don't. Even today, you can't use my needles. You got to bring your own needles.
Yeah.
You know, that's a big deal for.
It is a big deal.
You know. Now, let me ask you, what needles did you use to use? Because I used to use the MK ones from Radio Shack.
Nice.
Like I think they were like $20.
I think we used the Shure 35s.
Okay.
And they weren't that expensive either, but they worked pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of them were the Stantons too.
Oh yeah, my bad. The stands.
Stands were dope, but
those are the ones.
The ones that I used to use were because Joe was the ones that told me if you ain't got much money, he used to call them the battle needles. Joe Cooley at Radio Shack. So I had to go in there and fucking buy them, bro. And they motherfuckers. I didn't have to use any pennies.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
You know, so
that's it.
Damn, that is dope.
Like it.
Yeah, people like those M40, those M44s, those Shure ones. That I think they don't make them no more. But they're big ass needles. I mean, they're big, and they're real heavy. But people use those, and people still love those. But they don't make them no more. But man, if you can get some of those used, they're still a grip. They're like like $300 or some shit.
We're geeking right now, Tony.
We're geeking, Tony.
It's all good, homie. I'm a big time geek and a nerd.
Yeah, we're DJing geek. We're DJ geeking.
Okay, so now the DMC. What year was that?
That was 91, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm dating
91.
myself, but yeah, it was old school shit.
Okay, now.
But we can still battle if anybody wants to battle.
Oh shit!
We can still do it.
They don't give a fuck.
On some real shit. On some real shit. I'm having fun, y'all.
Okay, so now let me ask you this. Interesting question. Was there a lot of Raza entered? What was the majority of?
I think this is me.
Yeah.
I think Ralph entered. I think Ralph did.
The way it went down, G. Right. It was an LA preliminary, and it was Ralph M, Gaff, and I believe Rectangle, and a couple other cats.
Right.
And if people don't know, Rectangle is Warren G's DJ.
That was dope.
Insane DJ.
Oh, he's super dope.
Yeah. Insane. As a matter of fact, for those of you that are Rectangle fans, he was already supposed to be here, but due to COVID, couldn't make it.
Yeah, he's a beast.
He's a beast. Like I was sharing earlier, I had a lot of East Coast artists that were gonna come out here.
Yeah,
you know, but because of COVID, I'm like, nah. I won't mention anything because I don't want to give it away.
Yeah.
But the only DJs out here that have a school, and we all know who they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dope.
We're supposed to come out here, but due to COVID.
Yeah.
No, that's dope.
And that's gonna be dope though when you get him out here.
Yeah, exactly.
Because again, the fucking wizard. He is right there, G.
I got the magic stick.
Yeah, the wizard belongs. He is right there, G, with all those fools. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's 100. That's fucking 100, G.
Okay, so now, you were in the preliminaries.
Yes, sir.
How many people were there that you surpassed them, or how many people passed other than yourself for the preliminaries?
Did I pass?
Yeah.
Not that many, like 5 or 6, but they were all pretty fire.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? It was a tough little deal. You know what I mean? It was cool.
Okay. How far did you go in this contest?
So then we went up north. We went to Oakland.
Okay.
Was it East Oakland?
East Oakland,
yeah. Ooh. That was hood up there, G.
Mm-hmm.
We went up there.
Oakland is all hood.
Yeah. Well, we were up there, and that's where we met Qbert.
And Gaff's still a teenager at this time.
Yeah, we was doing it. Qbert, I think Rectangle was up there too, right?
Yeah.
And those are the main guys. And there's some other fire-ass people, but
everybody was dope.
But those fools, that's where I met Qbert, and shout out to Qbert. Qbert is a beast.
He still is a beast, bro.
Yeah.
He still is a beast.
That, to me, and this is just 100, to me, Qbert, DJ Qbert, it's taken DJing way further than anybody has even come close. I don't know if you like his style or not. I love his shit, but this guy thinking light years ahead, G.
Okay, before we get back to the DMC, I'm gonna bring. You know how I say the Biggie and the Tupac album?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you about DJs. Okay.
That's dope.
Now we're doing it. Let's do it, Tony.
If I get geeky, Gaff stuff.
Fucking geeky seas. Let's do it.
Okay, here we go. Qbert.
Making me get another beer, y'all.
Oh, shit. You're getting thirsty, sis.
Qbert or Rectangle?
That's Q. Q all day.
Qbert.
Okay. Qbert or DJ Scratch?
Ooh, man, that is tough.
See, that's tough because
Scratch is one of my favorites.
Yeah, he's one of my favorites.
I love Scratch.
So what are we saying?
Yeah,
our favorites?
No,
or like
if you had to choose one.
Are you saying favorites or the best?
Or say you're a rapper, that's my DJ.
That's tough, man. You got me.
I'm old school style, so I would say Scratch. But if I'm saying who's the best, to me, best hands down is just Qbert. That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Scratch. Cause Scratch is a beast.
I'm gonna go with Scratch.
He is so fucking dope.
Yeah.
But Qbert, again, I'm not trying to jump on what he said, but that's the way I feel. Gee,
Jump on it, Gapster.
Easy, relax, fool. What I'm trying to say is, Qbert's, he's the dopest. He's the dopest, but doesn't mean like Scratch. You know what I'm saying, Tony? Come on, man.
Of course. But I have to ask.
No, I love it. I fucking love it.
Okay,
was yours or that one?
That was a great question.
Mine's Scratch. I'll go with Scratch, okay? Because I like his style.
He's funky, G.
Now, this next one is like Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier. And I'm not going to pick.
No, you have to, Tony.
No.
Fuck around.
I'm not going to pick, but I have to ask.
All right, that's it.
The King of Scratch, Joe Cooley.
Oof. He's still a beast with it. I see him the other day fucking it up.
Or Tony G.
Or Tony G.
That's a good question. Tony G's so good, though.
Tony G's beast. He is amazing.
Man, that's a toss-up, but I got to go with Tony G.
Yeah.
I got to go with Tony G.
I'm gonna go with Joe Cooley, G. I'm going to go with Joe Cooley. And this... why do you go with Tony? There's no wrong. I'm just asking.
I dig his rhythm. I dig his speed. I dig.
He's a bad
to me, he at that time, we're talking K-Day,
of course,
1580 K-Day. We're talking early ages. To me, his style was going because he was on a lot on the faster beats.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's not saying the other mix masters couldn't, but he was going on that. And if you could see, he does percussion now.
Right.
And to me, I think he was that. It was a lot of rhythm in his cuts, and it was just fucking blew me away. And I'm not saying Joe Cooley's not rhythm. Joe Cooley's funky.
Just had his own style.
Yeah, Joe Cooley's funky, but Tony G, he had a lot of rhythm, and it was different at that time, and he was doing high speed cuts.
Yeah,
a lot of the other mix masters as well, but Tony D, he's it.
High energy, the high energy
show, all that shit.
So you're gonna go with Joe Cooley?
Yeah,
shout out to the Casa.
Shout out to Casa Camino Real.
Casa Camino Real. Okay,
yeah,
now.
I'm gonna go with Joe Cooley because he's this.
My last one. Okay.
But who do you go with?
I'm not gonna choose.
I thought we were gonna get him to say it.
No, because those guys are like up there. For me, okay?
And that's okay. Yeah.
And let me say this for myself, because I give credit where credit is due. I don't have a problem saying this, but those two guys need a statue here in LA, bro.
Ooh.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm just being real with you, okay? Kind of like Rocky has one.
Yeah.
Those two guys, bro.
I dig it.
Now, here we go. M-Walk.
M-Walk.
Shit.
We're trying to get M-Walk on our show.
Okay.
M-Walk, if you're listening, come on our show.
M-Walk or DJ Aladdin?
Oh, shit. I like it.
Ah, fuck.
It's
Aladdin.
To me, it's Aladdin. M-Walk's the shit. All respect to M-Walk, but Aladdin, all-time favorites, Aladdin, West Coast, Scratch, East Coast.
Right.
Those are them two. That's it.
Yeah. What he said, Aladdin.
Okay.
Aladdin.
I'm going to go with M-Walk.
Are you?
I'm going to tell you why.
Shit.
I saw M-Walk one day walk in with an East Coast little haircut right here.
Yeah.
He had his old school glasses. Like he looked like an East Coast cat. Yeah. Nice tight polo shirt, red. I remember he had his K-Day badge. Don't stop. Remember? He said, don't. And I was like, holy shit. Okay.
He's
had his own fucking style.
Up, yeah.
Then 1988, I would say March 24th, if I'm correct.
Damn, you remember the dates? Yeah.
Yes.
Tony, he's got a great memory, G.
I got a photograph, remember, bro. At the Anaheim Celebrity Theater, DJ Pooh's on the drum and the SP12.
Nice.
Aladdin's on the turntables. Mixmaster Spade, King T, and they're filming a video for Act the Fool.
Nice.
For Act the Fool.
You were there.
I was there.
Nice.
I saw Mixmaster Spade live. I saw Aladdin, Pooh, and Aladdin rocked the bell, and I was like, holy shit. That's when I said, this is a musical instrument, bro.
Yeah.
Aladdin's
exactly.
Beast.
You said it perfect, and that was his own stilo, and he made that up, and that's why forever, he's doing his own shit, right? He's doing his own.
Yeah.
It's in it. He made it an instrument, right? He made it tones. Right?
That's DJ talk. And only DJs can talk like that. That's DJ talk.
You know what I mean? That's why Aladdin, oh man, I'm getting fired up. I fucking love the Roadium radio. That's why Aladdin is our favorite West Coast DJ.
I'm going to give you one more throw out there. I hope they're listening, okay?
Shit.
A lot of people don't know, and we're going to school them right now, DJ Pooh was a DJ.
Beast. He's a beast.
Yes.
He's
DJ
dope.
Pooh.
Yes.
He's dope.
DJ Pooh or Chris the Glove Taylor?
That's pretty fire, man. That's fire.
You're going to get us in trouble, yo.
That is, we're going to get I like that.
You're saying DJing, right? Just
of course.
I think I'm just going to go with Chris the Glove. Shout out to the Glove.
I'm going with the Glove too, G.
Okay.
Just DJing.
Yeah, just DJing.
The Glove.
Okay.
Shout out to the Glove.
I met
Shout
DJ
out to the
Pooh
motherfucking Glove.
in the 80s at Joe Cooley's house. Okay.
Nice.
And Pooh's a beast.
And I saw him, get off.
Pooh's funky.
Yeah, he is.
Yes. Dude, all the scratching on the Mixmaster Spade stuff, on the King Steve stuff, that's all DJ Pooh shit right there, bro.
He's funky.
Yeah, he's dope.
So now, I had one last one. When it comes to electro funk, that Tour de France, that Planet Rock shit.
We love that shit, yeah.
Okay, now, when it comes just to that style, okay,
I love it.
Dr. Dre
Yeah.
or Egypt?
Oh, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go with Egyptian Lover, man. Egyptian Lover. I'm gonna have to go with it.
Okay.
I know Dr. Dre. Gee, I've heard the Roadium tapes, brother.
Oh yeah.
That's
a tough one.
I
would probably say Egypt. I'd probably say Egypt.
And probably Dr. Dre, he gets a little bit more funkier or more busy on scratching, but Man, Egyptian Lover is
he's electro-funk.
Yeah, he's electro-funk. Yeah, and that's why I'm saying.
Okay.
He's more electro-funk.
Yeah, when it comes to that, I would have to say Egypt. When it comes to that fast, electro-funk shit, okay? Now, but one thing about Egypt, it didn't matter how many different ways he breathed. He was like, and then he could like, and then another one,
oh my God,
boom, boom.
And it was dope every time.
Yeah,
right?
dude, like that's all you had to do. Fucking breathe. That shit was hard.
It was hard.
He did it dope.
And however he compressed it, however it made it sound, it was always different. It was a little bit different. You're right, man. That shit was funky, man, right? That shit was dope.
Girls.
Yeah. That's my record, yeah. Girls.
Oh, that shit.
That's my shit.
And then Egypt.
All his records. I seen that full DJ.
I tried to pop to those records.
Hell yeah.
And I couldn't even pop.
And he still pops, does the tut when he performs.
Yeah. Oh, he gets busy, man. I seen that full. Yeah, he only uses vinyl.
Right.
He don't use.
Yeah.
Those are the songs that I knew I couldn't pop, but I tried. That made it official for me.
It looked like you were epileptic.
Yeah, it just didn't work.
You had to back out?
Yeah. Back out.
Dude, but Egypt is dope. He still uses all vinyl, even though that shit be sounding crunchy as hell.
Yeah.
But he stays true. And he's big out in Europe.
Oh,
He's big, bro.
He's big.
So
he does big shows out there. He tours out there still.
Yeah. Okay.
When you can.
Now
COVID.
The Wrecking Crew album with Give Me Some Juice, Dr. Dre and Surgery. You take that one, or you take the LA Dream Team first album, either or.
Oh
man. Dum.
Yeah. I think I'll go Wrecking Crew. I think I'll go Wrecking Crew.
That's a great question. I'm gonna go with the LA Dream Team.
Yeah.
The LA Dream Team.
They're both dope. That's why it's a tough question.
Yeah.
That's why it's a good question.
They were fucking fire for this. Man, they were dope. For those two records, I'm gonna go with the LA Dream Team.
Right on. Not mad at that.
It was just fire, man. Those guys.
I think that Wrecking Crew, you can get maybe one more or two more jams from the album.
Oh yeah. No,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
What do you think, Tony?
You can get more for your money, I think. You know what I mean?
Money's worth?
Yeah. You get your money's worth.
I'm gonna hate myself for saying this, but
oh shit. Tony's gonna hate himself. Don't hate yourself, Tony.
Too much chamoy, yo.
Too much chamoy for Tony.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go with Wrecking Crew. Fuck it. I was leaning towards.
You're coming my way,
I was leaning towards the LA Dream Team because remember that one song, "Calling on the Dream Team"?
Yeah,
that song was I used to love to cut that shit up. And then they came out with ¿cómo se llama?
Ladies and gentlemen.
What was that shit called? I forgot.
I did too. But we had a little bit.
But then we got Give Me Some Juice, Dr. Dre and Surgery, Turn Off the Lights.
Turn Off the Lights was fire.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's dope. That's what I'm saying. You get more if you're gonna go album for album. You get more bang for your buck.
Now, here's the last one, and then we'll move on.
That's good.
For all you West Coast cats, I think you know history. Lonzo, and I interviewed him here.
Fire.
And me and Lonzo are still good friends. Much love, much respect to Lonzo. Wrecking Crew. Do you guys consider Lonzo the godfather of West Coast hip hop? If not, who would you give that title to?
Damn, I like that question. I'll let you speak on that. See?
Oh shit, that's crazy. West Coast hip hop.
West Coast. He's saying the Godfather. He said the
Godfather.
Godfather.
The Godfather. Like when you think of West Coast hip, who's the first guy that you can go? That's the historian right there that can.
That's the guy.
Yeah, that's the guy.
I'd probably off the top.
I like that.
So like you said, you're off the top. Probably Ice-T.
A lot of people have said Ice-T. A lot of people have said that.
I would probably say that.
I fucking love that answer.
Yeah, he's a big Ice-T fan.
Of course.
I'm a big Ice-T fan.
Me too.
Yeah. No doubt.
Now let me say why I would say Lonzo. Because Lonzo had a great point when he was here.
Nice.
That this was the first West Coast album released as far as hip hop. He had the first album. Everybody was releasing singles during that time. Mm-hmm. Even when DMC from the East Coast were releasing, It's Like That, and then Hard Times, and I forgot the other one.
Shut Up. MCs.
Yeah.
MCs.
But he came out as far as the West Coast, the first West Coast album.
That's dope.
So I have to give him that because he took the initiative and he did that classic album cover.
No, Lonzo is a beast. We're not. We're here to give him his shine.
Right.
No, he is
we're not
a
knocking.
beast.
We're not knocking what he's done.
He is a beast. But for us, probably Ice-T.
Right.
And I get Lonzo's position. But
Right.
I think this for us is
definitely part of the West Coast.
He's fire as
Big.
fuck.
You know who was always battling with him, going back and forth? General Jeff.
Nice.
Oh, for us?
Yeah, on Facebook, they were going in on each other.
Oh, I thought battling like dope hip hop.
No, like going in. You ain't the godfather of the West Coast. You better stop lying.
General Jeff was hard. Yeah, boy.
General Jeff's dope.
Yeah. So, shit, those were some hell of a questions, and I'm glad I have somebody to ask, bro. You guys were there since day one.
Hell yeah.
So now, share with us how far did you go into that DMC?
Not too far, Tony.
Okay,
but
who took your head off?
But Qbert did.
Really?
Yes.
Like by a lot?
Yeah.
You tell me, by a lot or?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. Like I would say, we're boys with Qbert right now. I would just say this: when he's on, I help him set up, blah blah blah. And I'm in the booth, and I'm sitting next to Qbert. When he fucks it up, I overhear Qbert tell his right hand man, saying, "He winning it." He's like, "He got me," and then his boys pumping him up like, "No, he's going up next." Like, "No, you're good." So that. And I saw him. Gaff really ripped it up. So when you think of like the Aladdin or Scratch,
right?
At that time, Gaff's that,
right?
So there's no difference. So he had his flair to it. So I overheard that, and I'm just like, okay, cool. So Gaff got third in that one.
Okay.
So Qbert won, Rectangle got second, Gaff got third in that West Coast final.
Right.
So when I hear the guy who won say this guy won it, and for him to get third, you know what I mean? It was kind of funky.
Okay.
So it don't mean there was politics or nothing like that. It was just kind of funky. It's just like, okay, it is what it is. It just didn't work out. You got to remember, a lot of these cats had, like Qbert had, he's from the Bay.
Yeah.
So it was up there, and part of the crowd is part of the judges. So you got judging and you got crowd. All of that participation is how they tally up their votes. So Gaff ended up with third. To me, it's a toss-up.
Okay.
Qbert came with some different shit, and Gaff fucked it up. So you got Unique and someone really fucking it up. I didn't think he got third. I think he got first or second.
Who ended up winning it all that year? Do you remember?
Oh yeah, it wasn't. Qbert didn't win. He got second, and it was
somebody from
and it was
no. He won it in the U.S.
Yeah, he won the U.S.
He
went to Europe, and he didn't win. We had him on our show, and we were chopping it up, and I thought he had won, and he didn't. And the guy who won, he was like
doing. It was at that hometown in London,
doing like
the world.
Yeah, so it's like politics.
It's kind of like the way Joe Cooley lost to Cash Money.
Exactly.
And Cash Money's the shit.
Yeah, I don't take nothing away from him, but you know what? That title belongs on the West Coast, and that belt belongs in Compton, bro. Because Joe Cooley won that fucking battle, bro.
Fucking love it.
But I don't give a fuck.
But not only that, Aladdin got robbed too out there.
Yeah.
Well, and that's one. I'm glad we're discussing this because back in the day there was a East Coast West Coast rivalry.
Yeah.
There was. Yeah. East Coast wouldn't play our shit. Yeah. My boy Soren Baker sat here and worked for the Source magazine, and even asked him, "Is this a rap magazine or an East Coast magazine?"
Yeah.
Soren Baker, he's large,
yeah, bro.
Yeah, he knows what time it is.
But I love talking rap, bro. I've been there for a long time. And first of all, once again, I want to thank Steve Yano because without him, I would not have met everybody that I have met. Right. It was because of him. I met Dre, Lonzo, Violet Brown.
Steve.
I mean, I can go on and on and on. So that's why I dedicated this platform to help independent artists because his stand helped independent artists.
That was his whole stilo.
That was his. And this is a platform for independent artists to shine light on independent artists.
Good shit, man.
Fuck yeah.
So it's good, man.
Hell yeah, I love
good
it.
shit,
man.
Wizard.
You guys feeling good?
Good
Hell
shit,
yeah,
Wizard.
it's fucking great, man. We're having a great time.
So now, What was your first mixer that you ever got? Did you guys get different ones, or did you guys use the same one?
Same one. It's realistic.
Realistic. Now, was it the up and down with no fader, or the one with the fader?
No, I had a fader.
Hard as fuck.
But it was hard as fuck.
Radio Shack, realistic.
Yeah.
It was
super
hard.
because you got that little click in the middle, the click, 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 you know, because you could put it right in the middle and you hear the click. Okay, at least mine did. I wish I could have gotten the small one with the fader up and down.
Yeah.
Because when I first saw Joe Cooley mix, he was like doing this, okay? And me, I learned on a round fader.
Oh shit.
Okay, here's how I learned. I learned on another one, Bites of Dust, Le Chic. I was on a home stereo.
Yeah.
So many times when I scratch, it looks like I'm twisting the fader, but I'm not. I'm just so used to doing this.
On off,
on a round fader.
Yeah.
So then my brother-in-law, he was had a God, I'm trying to remember the mixer where it had a round fader. It was a mixer that had a round fader. I want to say maybe it was a CALI mixer, but it was a round fader. And one day he let me borrow it, and from the stereo I went to this again. So I was always doing this.
Yeah.
You know, so now if you ever see me, it looks like my hand is turning shit. But I love the fader.
Gaff, he was twiddling before twiddling was an effect.
Yeah,
he was crabbing.
Twiddling my thumbs.
Hey,
So
Big Dog, do you probably do both? Do you go up and down fader or cross fader or both?
I'm more of a crossfader guy.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm more of a crossfader guy. But I learned how to master what you guys call the T scratch. We just used to call it the up and down crossfader.
We call that the L scratch.
Yeah,
the L. Oh yeah, the L scratch.
Yeah,
dude. Put it if you know how to do that, you're a fucking dope ass fucking DJ.
We seen you do it.
Okay, yes. I do the L scratch and then do the little click button, go back to the L.
Yeah.
And then everything is timing because you got like the cap, the cap, you know, so everything is timing, bro. You know, like bars, everything is math. 1, 2, 3, 4, cap, you know, so
that's it.
It's all music, right?
It's DJ talk on me.
Right.
We're
geeking.
I fucking love it.
Dude,
we
do like
one of those shots, yo.
Hell yeah.
No, good. I like it.
I'm digging it.
But I'll tell you what, how Joe taught me. He told me, if you ever want to get good at the what you guys call the L scratch, do it with the claps first. You know, remember like cap. And so I used to always practice on slow hip hop songs going back and forth. But after a while, you know, when we speed shit up all the way,
I got a question for you, Wizard. Did you speed up your 1200s back in the day?
Yes. And me and Joe, we talked about that he's the one that taught me. You know, you take off the fucking plate.
Yeah.
You know? Hell yeah. He's the one that taught me that shit, bro. Nice. He told me how to, you know, and then after a while, I was charging guys $25 to do the turntable.
Shit, he was hustling on that shit?
Yeah, I was like, I can't teach you though, bro. I got to take it to the shop.
Nice.
You got to give me $50.
That's fire.
Yeah, and I would speed up their shit, bro.
Yeah.
But back in the day, we all did that shit, bro. Like,
we did.
It was like the faster the better, bro.
It was.
You know? But now, what was...
Do you, real quick, do you still, if you're practicing or if you're playing, I'm sure you are here and there, do you still play at a fast tempo if the song is, you know what I mean? Like, do you play at a fast, like now I like to play or I mix, we like to mix our songs at normal speed.
Okay.
Meaning like, I don't like,
having the pitch all the way up.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So what I'm trying to get at is like, well, at least like on our show or when we play music, and back in the day, it was dope to pitch it up, right? To play
pitch it and use the full speed.
To play a little faster. It was dope. And what I'm trying to get at is I like to just play them at normal tempo because I don't like to hear the MC or the song, you know, too. And
if you think about it, if you think about it, it makes mixing more difficult.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
because you're playing. You're not cheating.
Yeah,
you know
so
I'm
not going to 2, 4, 6, 8. I'll only go up to 2.
Yeah, I'll do the same thing. Yeah,
but I'm not going to go up to 4 no more, or 6 or 8 to mix. Is what I'm saying. Like I like to.
Well, when we were younger, we pitch them and then some.
That was a stilo.
Yeah,
right. I'm just. Right. That's all I was trying to say.
I don't really do that anymore. Every once in a while, I will. How would you say? Still do that, just kind of like for old time's sake. But I really keep it pretty much normal.
Yeah.
But now let me ask you this: what was if say you had to battle somebody? Think about this.
Let's do it.
You had to battle somebody, and they gave you 1 minute. what's the one record you're going to cut up? Old school and new school. Obviously, we're old school, so you're going to say something old.
Yeah.
If you had two of them and you had to say...
I just want to clarify something. When we keep saying Gaff went to battle, I'm not a battle DJ.
Okay.
I'm more of a clean mixing.
Scratching.
Cutting, scratching, and mixing. That's just what I do. I like real clean.
Okay.
Real clean.
Now, what would be your favorite songs?
But I'll still hear.
Yes.
But to answer your question, I would battle him to help. I was his sparring partner.
Right. Iron sharpens iron.
Exactly. So what I would like to battle, like I Know You Got Soul. Eric B. and Rakim.
Dude.
Eric B. and Rakim.
That's the shit.
That's what I would like that.
Let's talk about it.
You know what I mean? You can. There's multiple spots in the record to terrorize the record.
Dude, it's been a long time. Oh my God!
I mean? So that was mine.
Yeah,
that was mine to answer you.
By the way, that's where Pump Up the Volume came from. Okay. Eric B, my favorite, once again, KRS-One, Eric B. That's it. The epitome of hip hop. Nice. The epitome of hip hop. Nice. That's it.
You're talking our language.
When we talk boom bap, I talk about Criminal Minded. Yeah. The first BDP album, okay?
Fire.
Period. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. But anyways, now, so you would say, I Know You Got Soul.
Yeah.
You got 1 minute, you got to battle somebody, give me your records.
I'm going to go LL Cool J, I'm Bad.
No shit.
You won many battles with that too.
We can do it all,
Oh shit.
I like that record. That record's funky.
I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but my favorite fucking battle record ever.
Shit, Tony's breaking it down.
Okay.
Oh shit.
And then I'll give you my number 2. Okay.
Yeah, we're
but
good.
the first one was Bang Zoom by the Real Roxanne and Howie T.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
The breakdown.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And that little part is funky, man.
Dude.
You can flip it multiple ways.
Oh my God, dude. Yes.
Funky,
Now my second.
That shit's fire though.
Yes. Tour de France.
Tour de France.
Nice.
Fast.
A little bit of the faster pace.
Oh my God, dude. But now I had, and Joe gave them to me. They were the red label Tour de France. It wasn't the silver one, but it was the red label, and they were on 45.
Oh, they're 45s?
Yes.
But the full 12-inch?
Oh, they're
on full 12-inch.
On 45 speed.
On 40. No, when I didn't make it. That was the tempo for the record.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's a 12-inch on 45 speed.
Yes.
That's that Euro shit.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Red labels.
Yeah.
And those motherfuckers. And you know what? They didn't start with, with the breathing.
Yeah.
It started boom.
Oh, yeah.
And then it goes.
Yes, dude. I'm telling you, that's DJ talk on me.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna make a video one day. Me and my son were talking about this.
Nice.
Me and Joe Cooley doing DJ talk back and forth.
DJ talk? That's it.
We gotta get it. We want to be in the video.
Yeah, I'm gonna sound like Chewbacca.
How can I get in the video, yo?
Well, I'm gonna say like my favorite
photobomb
scratch,
that
and he's gonna say
motherfucker.
his favorite scratch.
Yeah.
We're gonna stare each other down. I'm gonna say another favorite scratch. He's gonna do his favorite scratch.
There it is.
Boom,
Nice.
boom,
I fucking love it.
I like it.
That's
Can I
fucking-
photobomb that video?
Fuck yeah.
I love it. Let's do it.
Hold on, I gotta serve myself another shot. So you guys talk whatever you guys want.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. What do
okay.
we want to talk about, yo?
Let's talk about boom bap meets the G shit. Now, why? Wait, before we get into that, why DJC? Why DJ
Dgaf?
Yes.
Great question. Had a feeling you'd ask me that one too. So, long story short, like we DJ'd a lot of house parties, a lot of halls and all that shit. Late 80s, early 90s, all that stuff. There was no social media. Everybody was doing flyers. So, my name on the flyer doesn't really work. So there was other DJ crews we were cool with. Shout out to Turquoise. So I was chopping it up with this DJ crew, and they're like, hey, man, we want to throw you on the flyer. So me and Gaff, they would put us on for the hip hop portion of the party. So there's a flyer, there's house music, there's everything. But under the hip hop section, it would be DJC, DJ Gaff. And they need to put a DJ name for me. So the dude throwing the party and the flyer said, hey, why am I not DJC? Fuck it, I'm with it. And it just rolled. It just stuck. That was
Dope.
it.
That was it.
Okay.
That's simple.
Now, has that always been your name?
DJ Dgaf? Yeah.
Okay. For those that may not know, just once again repeat it.
Yeah. It's just an acronym. DJ Dgaf. DJ Don't Give a Fuck.
Now,
So
how
it's
did you come up with that?
So check it out. I was with C's. I was with this fool, my brother, And that acronym was going around, and I was like, man, I need something. Like, you know,
for the same reason. Yeah, for the same reason. It got put on the fly.
Yeah, like I need something, G. Like, you know, and I was like, man, you know what? And we're chopping it up, and then it came across our way, and we're like, man, that's pretty fly. You think that's dope? He's like, yeah, I think it's dope.
He would say that a lot.
And I was like,
at that time,
yeah, like would be like, oh, I don't give a fuck. Like I was a kid, right? Like
right.
Talking shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. But whatever. So that's how I just started saying that, just fucking around, and I thought it was a dope ass name, and I don't know if it is or if it isn't, but we stuck, and that was it. So like
if you Google it, other fools try to have it now.
Yeah,
he's the originator.
Yeah, you'll hear him say, "Oh, Gaff." He's just saying short, but it's Dgaf. Don't give a fuck, right?
Dgaf. Okay.
Yeah. So that's it, man. That's how we did.
Before that, you never had another name?
I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't, G. I've been DJing. We've been DJing. I'm pretty old now. But fuck, I've been DJing since I was 13. 13 to 12. When did you start DJing, Tony?
In 8th grade.
So you're 13 or 14?
No, well, I went to a nightclub when I was 12. Because I went to a nightclub when I was 11 years old.
Oh, shit.
I went to an 18 and over club, and I've shared this story several times, but for those that may not know, I had just graduated to 6th grade, and my brother took me to a club in Long Beach called Grand Central Station. Before that, for those that are from Long Beach, it used to be called Noah's Ark at first, and then it was called Infinity, and then it was called Grand Central Station. That's where I met Joe around the age of 14, 15 years old.
Nice.
Okay. Do the math. When the 12-inch Let's Work came out by Prince, I want to say that was 83, 84. That's when I met Joe. And he became like my mentor, like my DJ guy.
That's when you started.
That guy's my superhero, bro.
Yeah,
you
nice.
know. So, and of course, Tony may not know it, but and I shared this with him. It was a pleasure interviewing him. But
that's dope.
He was also my mentor, like, and he didn't even know it, bro, because I used to go see him, Casa Camino Real. I saw him one time at Radiotron, etc. But
yeah.
But in Long Beach, that's where I got introduced pretty much to hip hop. VIP Records, of course, Steve Yano.
Yeah.
And Steve Yano and Calvin Anderson, the owner. Calvin Anderson's the guy that you guys should interview on the Boom Bap Mr. G shit. 'Cause
100.
Calvin Anderson has a lot of fucking history. That's a walking encyclopedia of music. And nobody ever acknowledges it. Nobody does. And Calvin Anderson is a guy responsible. I'll call him the godfather of Long Beach hip hop.
Right?
Nice.
Yeah. I'll call him that. Nice. So when I filmed the Roadium Mixtape DOCUMIXERY, he helped me get on top of the roof, bro.
That's dope.
You know, when Snoop,
that's dope.
he helped me get up there, bro.
Yeah, we met him, but we haven't. We're not vibing with him like that, but we met him. He's a cool cat.
I met him in 1987. Nice. The first record that I ever did scratching on was for him out of Long Beach, before Snoop, before Nate, and before Warren G, bro. So I have VIP Long Beach history.
Good shit.
Much love, much respect to Calvin and Long Beach for putting me on Thin Line Records and hooking me up with Jinx. Jinx was 17 years old.
Jinx the fiddler.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Dazzy D was just a teenager still.
CIA,
recorded
that's
at
all
Echo
CIA
Sound in Glendale.
Dazzy D is fire.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was trying to figure out where Dazzy D's at. I don't know.
No, I see him. Well, you know what? He's more active on Facebook than he is on Instagram. But I'm gonna get him on here soon.
Yeah, get him on there.
Yeah, because once again, the very first scratching that I ever did was in '87. Was for him.
D's,
I always tell people that movie Straight Outta Compton. Remember when Dre went to go live with Jinx?
Yeah.
That's when I met him, bro. That was that same year.
Yeah.
You know, Jinx said in the Roadium Mixtape DOCUMIXERY, he said, when Dre used to do those mixtapes at my house, Steve just had to be there, and it would have been the same thing. So they could have actually added Steve in the scene where, remember when Dre was cutting up his time?
Yeah.
And it would have been the same shit, bro.
Same shit, huh?
Because that's where those mixtapes were created, that Dre did.
You want to hear an oddball story where we met Sir Jinx?
Tell us. At a strip bar?
No, a real deal, G. Me and Gaff were working at Pizza Hut as kids, right? DJ Polo from Coogee Rap and Polo are in town. So Polo calls and orders a pizza. And he's like, what's your name? I'm taking this fucking order, right? And this dude's like, DJ Polo. And I'm like, oh, Coogee Rap and Polo? You know? And he's just like, yeah.
You're just like fucking around, huh?
Yeah. And I'm, he's just like, yeah. And I'm just like, oh shit. Like, I fucking dig your shit. You know, he's just like, really? He's like, I'm in LA. I don't know what's up.
Did you think he was being honest?
Yeah, because he sounded East Coast. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, before you do that, let me say something.
All right.
And my boy DJ Toro, if you're out there, you're the only cat that I still know that has the East Coast accent. Back then, the East Coast cats had accents. Today, they don't. I don't know why that is.
Right.
Listen to it when you get a chance. They don't have that accent anymore.
Yeah.
Where did they go?
Right?
I'm not Tony's observation.
Yeah, my boy DJ Toro
shit.
from Harlem. Okay,
nice.
Yeah, he's fire. I've seen him.
Yes.
Yeah, he's
dope
dope.
DJ too.
Yeah, he's real
with
dope.
Raekwon.
He's
With
he
Raekwon.
was DJ for a lot of them Wu-Tang guys.
Yeah, he
I
did
met him.
a whole thing with them.
Yes,
Still.
yes, and host of the show. This is 50 for 50 Cent. Okay,
Nice.
he interviewed it on there for the DOCUMIXERY. Now, he still has his East Coast accent, but a lot of these cats don't. What happened to it?
I don't know. Where'd it go?
No, I like
That's a good question, huh?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
So
I like that shit.
anyway, East Coast, if you're listening, where did you guys go?
Where did at, yo?
So
I think I gotta take a gas.
Let me real quick. Let me wrap up my story.
Finish your
yo.
story, sis.
So he goes, "What's there to do in LA?" I'm like, "I don't know, but when I get out of work, we're going to a car show at the Coliseum, lowrider show."
what year was that?
90s, early 90s.
Okay.
So he's like, "Well, I'm down to roll." I'm like, "Are you sure?" It's like a lot of Mexican cats. And, he's
And
like,
this was over the phone?
yeah. And then so he's just like serious. He goes, "Well, I got Sir Jinx coming over because he worked on a lot of their album,
That
the
album
L
was
Street
fucking
Blues
fire.
album." So they made the L Street Blues. Sir
was
Jinx did a lot of shit.
Yeah, Live and Let Die. That was the
Yeah.
album.
Yeah, you're right. Live and Let Die. So he's like, "Hey man, take us. When you guys go, hit me up, blah, blah, blah." So we're vibing with them. Sir Jinx scoops him up. They follow us all the way to the fucking Coliseum Sports Arena, that whole area. Go to the lowrider show. We're going in. So we go to the lowrider show with Sir Jinx and DJ Polo. It was pretty hard.
Yeah,
Awesome.
It was
It was like, that's what I'm saying. It's an oddball fucking story.
Right.
you had to be there.
You had to be there. From Pizza Hut to the lowrider show, and he was fucking blown away. But with the lowriders, they didn't have them in
No,
you
they
know
didn't.
what I mean?
They didn't. Yeah.
So we put them on game. G.
I remember when East Coast cats came out here and they saw homies out here with face tattoos, they were fucking blown away by that too, bro.
Yeah.
They were like, hey, that guy got a tattoo on his face. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck is he doing that?
I was still blown away.
Go ask him. Go ask him if you want to know.
Yeah, go ask him, homie. Go ask him. So, but they were blown away by that, bro.
Nice.
Out there, I would say in the East Coast, I'll tell you what's been in for years. It's not necessarily Impalas, old school cars. It's 80s cars.
Oh, yeah. They
Like
love it.
Saabs.
Yeah.
My boy Toro, he has several Saabs and he rents them out for videos. Like, if you want to.
big, right?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
It's a different
Nah,
vibe.
it's a different vibe.
Dude, let me tell you
It's
something.
that paid
okay?
in full vibe.
Yeah. Yo, that's exactly what it is. His license plate is paid in full.
No way.
Yes, it is, bro.
Oh,
What the
shit.
fuck I'm
Gaff
talking
stuff.
about, yo.
Yeah.
I know what it is, G.
Now I'm gonna say something, and I'm glad everybody's tuned in and listening. Okay.
Shit, let me get one of those, Tony.
Okay, mijo, bring me the.
Might as well. Suck it.
Okay.
I'm only-
Shout out to B Scanless.
Shout out to my boy.
I'm gonna say something because
Thank you, B Scanless.
these are double shots, but I'm gonna give you one.
I just need like a half, like
Okay.
barely, like a little bit,
You tell me when to stop.
Wait,
Okay.
see, you want to?
You want one?
You want a half
I'm
it?
straight, G.
You want a
I'm
half
straight.
it?
Yeah.
No,
I'll take
no,
some?
no,
straight.
just sip on it. You don't have to down it. Just sip on it.
Straight.
Okay, I'm gonna say something.
Getting
And
text
I'm a
right here.
tequila
My
guy.
lady's saying no.
Oh, shit, that's hard, Gaff.
What up, babes?
Yeah,
Just a little bit.
just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want Tony the motherfucking wizard. Let's do
Yeah.
it.
So yeah. I'm gonna say something. I'm filming a Roadium. I already directed a Roadium mixtape DOCUMIXERY. Okay, so I got one documentary under my belt, 3 hours long.
And that shit's fire.
Yes, thank you. And
I've seen it.
I released the 1 hour film festival version. That was supposed to be on film festivals, but COVID fucked everything up. Okay. I'm going to give you a quote from a guy named Rashidi Harper, who is Dre's personal cameraman, who happens to be a friend of mine. Okay. And it's funny, he's from out here, but I met him from a guy from New York. Okay.
Right.
He saw the 1 hour film festival version, and he told me this: you enter that, 85% of the film festivals that you enter it in, you're gonna win. That's how much he loved it.
Nice.
Now, when I first met him, he told me over the phone I could give you a 15-minute meeting. I had lunch with him for 2 hours.
All right.
He absolutely loved it, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So now, I told him my idea before I pitched it to the public, and I said I want to do a Chicano Rap documentary.
Ooh, ooh.
Now, here's what he asked me. Okay. He said, what qualifies you to do a Chicano Rap documentary? That's what he said. And here was my answer. Because I was there from the very, very beginning. Before it was called Chicano Rap.
That's 100.
When you were DJing for Kid Frost was not considered, or his music was not considered Chicano Rap.
That's true.
Yeah, there was no label back then.
He was just an artist.
He was just an artist, yeah.
Yeah. So for people to say, oh, you know what? He is trying to capitalize on Chicanos. If you don't know, all I'm saying is don't talk out of your fucking cornhole, okay?
That's hard. Yeah,
shit.
Don't talk out of your ass.
No doubt. And I'm not laughing at, I'm not saying, is this funny you say cornhole, but exactly. Exactly. No, I'm with you, Tony. No, I'm vibing with you.
Shout out to the cornhole, yo.
I'm just vibing with you. And I want to say something real quick, too. Just real quick.
Yes.
And this I just want to say, Kid Frost, I want to give a lot of respect to him, a lot of love to that fool.
Yes.
I got mad love for me, so he's got mad love for Kid Frost. He's a legend. He's a pioneer. But exactly what you said, Tony, when he set out to make music, or when, there was no Chicano rap. There was no labels, no this, no that. And that's why you are the perfect person to do the documentary, because you were there from day one, get-go, G. You're an A1. You're right there from the day one, G.
Thank you, man.
And that is 100, G. And I know it's gonna be fire. You're the documentary. All your shit's fire. So I know it's gonna be dope.
Thank you. And I'm glad you guys enjoyed that docu-mixery, because my thing was this: it wasn't about me.
I know.
It was about a Japanese vendor from the city of Whittier.
Yeah.
And it's funny, may he rest in peace, but I want to say this. Steve, I believe, was more Mexican than he was Japanese.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
My brother used to make a joke. He used to be like, Steve, are you Mexican are you Japanese or a sleepy-ass Mexican? That's what he'd say.
Yeah.
And he goes, because his eyes, he goes, I'm a sleepy-ass Mexican.
Yeah, no, real quick, I know I'm jumping around. I'm just excited.
Oh, shit.
But on our show, we've had a couple of interviews, and the Roadium has came up several times. And,
by top artists.
Top artists. And so I don't, we have all the video, we have all the footage, and that's all 100 shit. The Roadium comes up all the time, G, all the time. And we're interviewing some old school artists, sometimes not, but the Roadium always seems to find its way in there.
Yeah.
And that's 100, G. And the Roadium, to me, I just love the way you brought out the light, and you're part of the Roadium. You're Roadium. You're Roadium Radio, but I love the way you brought it out and said, hell, this is a big forefront. This is a cornerstone of West Coast hip hop. You did it dope, G.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man.
Word up.
And it is. Somebody asked me this one time, and I had to correct them. So are you saying that hip hop started at the Roadium? I never said that. But it was a contributor. It was a cornerstone.
To big
West Coast hip hop.
Yes.
Huge. King T has been there.
Yes.
Pooh has been there. Egyptian Lover has been there. Dre obviously has been there. Look, let me take it a step further. And my son is the one who encouraged me to speak, because he said this: I know you're giving Steve, his name, and his name's gonna live on, but what about your name? That's what he said. What other Chicano could say? You've had Dr. Dre come to your house. You had Ice Cube come to your house. Yeah. You have Eazy-E come to your house.
We're the biggest artists in the world.
Yes. JJ Fad, I can keep going on and on. Yeah. DJ Quick, whatever. My roots will always be tied to that. Whether people want to acknowledge that or not, but it's the truth.
Yeah, but you didn't just try to take that and run with it. You gave Steve, rest in peace, his flowers.
Yes.
But you're a part of that. You gotta get acknowledged.
He's a big part of it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta get acknowledged. So that's dope.
Big part of it.
So for people to say, because lately there's been a lot of clout chasers, that have tried to capitalize on Roadium Radio. Why should this guy be qualified to do a documentary? Why did he do a GoFundMe? Let me say this.
Break it down, Tony.
I started the GoFundMe in 2020, okay? I was out of the music business from 2007 to 2017, okay? Where were all these Chicano rappers, okay? My thing is this. Why didn't you take the initiative and do a documentary yourself?
You know what? And
you only want to speak because I took the initiative. You only want to speak because I was successful at people donating money because they believed in me because I already had one documentary under my belt and it was successful.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
That's 100, G.
Yeah, so now, yeah.
That's 100.
Independent, okay? Now you have cloud chasers making videos. Why should he this? Why should he that? Why should he this? Why should he that? Honestly, don't worry about it.
All right.
Here's what I'm going to say.
I'll do me, you do you.
Yes.
And we'll see who finishes at the end.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to knock it out the motherfucking park, bro. Because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make our people look good. Y si no te gusta, te la verga.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
I love it, man. And you said it perfect, G. And we won't give no shine to the clout chasers, but, you know.
Everybody has their own lane.
You know,
though.
Tony,
their own thing.
Tony is just, he started something. And, man, you could have did it.
Yeah, anybody else could have did it.
So just do it. If you want to do it, then do it. That's it.
Yeah.
And we'll keep it like that. We're good.
I've only had this podcast since September 11, 2019. Okay?
Hey, Wizard, I wanted to say is a lot of people might not know. We've known you for a minute.
Yeah.
And we were supposed to DJ your first podcast with Mello, yo.
Absolutely.
Remember?
Yes.
We're like, that's
Speak on it.
before you knew, you know, how music is on YouTube. You had been telling us, hey, I'm going to do my show. It'd be dope for you guys to get on the mix. Yeah. That's when, you know, you had to figure out if you're just doing interview and music. But we appreciate you. We've been down with you for a minute. We've been boys for a minute. So
thank you, man.
We appreciate it. We know you've been planning this for a while. You know, kept it under wraps. But I mean, when you said, hey, I'm gonna do a show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Mello as my first guest. I'm gonna have you guys mix. We're like, we know you've been planning it for a while. Things changed a little bit, but you know, we're still with it.
Now I'm gonna say this, and it's because I'm feeling good.
Oh,
okay?
shit.
Oh, shit. The Wizard.
We've been homies, okay? And there's been people out there, you don't have to acknowledge it, but I'm gonna not acknowledge it. People out there that have tried to bring strife or discord between us, okay? By posting shit up, claiming that I said certain things. If I did, I would never have you guys here, bro. You guys are my brothers, homie.
Word up.
100.
You guys are my brothers,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
And I can say that.
Yeah, we're good.
And if anybody wants to hate and try to bring discord between us, you know what? It ain't gonna happen.
Fucking love it.
It ain't gonna happen. Okay. We go too far back for somebody to put up one fucking post and say, oh, this person, ¿sabes qué? Vete a la pinche verga.
Yeah.
That's the way I do it. Okay.
That's why we do it.
Period.
Yeah. That's why we do it. We do it the same way, G.
Yeah, we're not into any negativity. We're about, here's what our lane is, hip hop. That's it. That's our lane. Mm-hmm. So Boom Bap meets the G Shit show. That is our lane. We are hip fucking hop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So drama, that's not our lane. Talking shit, that's not our lane.
No.
Anybody who's moving, anybody who's hustling, anybody who's dope, we fuck with. And like you said before, you are our boy for a minute.
Absolutely.
We've been good. That's where we're at.
100, brother.
That's where we're at.
So let me say this. Anything you guys need from me, I'm here for you guys, okay?
Thank you.
You want to promote your show, whatever. I'm here for you guys. Because it's about us uniting and moving forward. When you have Raza hating or talking shit about Raza, you know what? Exclude those people.
Yeah, man.
Honestly, do away, because we're trying to move forward as a people. And these people, oh, this motherfucker, this, or this fucking lame, or this, we don't have time for that.
Yes.
We don't have time for that, bro.
Exactly, man. And
So,
Right, Wizard, but we do need the Aztec tribe on here.
Look, we're going to make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
Shags.
Shags, Aztec tribe, and GPA.
GPA, yes, yes.
Those are our boys in San Diego. Those are our family.
I'm calling you guys on it. I need you guys to make that happen.
Let's do it.
All right, we'll make it
Okay.
happen. yo.
With your girl, I'm behind her.
Shit. Woo, woo. Shout out to Madman in San Diego, yo.
Shout out to Shags, San Diego, stand up. Those two lames, sit down. But anyways, go.
Yeah, man. Hey, real quick, I just want to talk about real quick our show real quick. Boom Bap meets the G shit show.
Not the G string. That's OnlyFans later.
That's the only yeah.
You're putting us on game.
That's the next one. Boom Bap meets the G shit show. We're on Liquid Radio, so it's www.liquid.net. It's a dope show. It's 2 to 4. Where's the camera? What's his name, brother?
No.
Anthony. Okay, Anthony. Right there.
Make sure we're looking.
And John motherfucking Elkins. So
John motherfucking Elkins.
Go ahead,
boy. Dispensa. So 2 to 4.
You want any more?
No, I'm good. 2 to 4 Liquid Radio. Boom Bap meets the G shit show. If you dig hip hop, that's the show for you.
And if they don't know, Liquid Radio is from King T. King T, the OG West Coast hip hop motherfucking one of my top 5 rappers.
Oh yeah, he's in my top 5.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I'm feeling like the fool.
You know what I'm saying? So King T and the Alcoholics, that is the Liquid crew. So it's their radio station. We have a show on it. Tune in. It's the shit.
They chose 2 Chicanos to run this show.
Yeah. It's
King T called us up, said do what you do.
Look, let me tell you, he could have called anybody else, right? But he called you two.
It's a dope ass show, G. And it's just we're doing, basically kind of like you. We're shining light on old school. We're shining light on everybody. We're shining light on people that are just trying to make it up, be in the game. Because we're barely coming up. We're equal opportunists. If your shit is fire, and we think it's fire, you're welcome on our show.
Just to clarify, we didn't really try to set out to have a podcast. We don't really have a podcast. It's a radio show.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a radio show. Yeah.
We're getting a lot of pressure to dial in, get some visuals, get some YouTube. So we're dialing us in. DJC, DJ Dgaf, Boom Bap meets the G shit show. We're working on all that to get a better content for YouTube and all that. So we're growing. We're getting a lot of pressure to do that, but that's not what we weren't really trying to have a radio show. We just thought we were gonna mix. That's it.
Okay. If you guys don't know, these are 2 drunk Mexicans that interview legendary rappers. Ooh. Okay, so now let me say this. Name some of the name drop people that you guys have interviewed.
See who
Busy Bone, King T, J.O. Felony, Mitchie Slick, a lot of DJs, Aladdin, DJ Newmark, DJ EFN from the Drink Champs.
That was dope.
DJ Tony Touch, Tony Toca.
DJ Tony A, the motherfucking wizard.
Tony A, the wizard, twice.
Right? I love when the wizard comes out.
Oh, yeah, that's always fire.
That's always fire. Who else?
Because I got the magic stick.
We've had CC Valencia.
CC?
From K-Day Power 106. We've had some top talent, but we got a lot of underground hustlers as well.
I'll tell you what, if you guys ever want anybody that's been on here, let me know and I'll hook it up.
That'll work.
Because that's the way we should work together.
That's it.
Okay, that's the way. Let all that hating shit outside.
We got to get King T on here, G.
Yes.
Yeah, we got to get Tila on your show. We're going to get him on.
Let's do it.
That's 100. We got to do it. We got to make a time slot and we got to get Tila out here. We'll get him out here.
King T, Aztec Tribe, GPA.
Shags.
And Shags.
Yes.
Shags. Yeah, Shags.
We got to get High C, yo. Help us out.
Okay, no, I'll make that happen.
Let's do it.
Now, he may show up with a mask on. That's cool. You guys showed up with a mask on. I showed up with a trash bag. But it's all good.
It's all good. We got different levels to this shit, yo.
Different levels?
That's Freaky Tales podcast. That's the wrong show.
Boom Bap meets the G-string. OnlyFans coming soon. You know what I mean? Other than that, bro, fuck, I can keep going on, bro. I can keep going.
We'll do a part 2, yo.
Let me say this. These guys still have all their motherfucking vinyl.
Hey, what's up with DJ Boy?
Shout out to old boy. That's your primo,
Omar.
right?
Yeah, we love that guy. Where's he at?
He's still out there.
Does he have the vinyl? He has vinyl, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
that's the guy.
Yes.
We're down with old boy.
Look, when I sold my vinyl, I cherry picked a lot of shit before I sold it, and guess who has it?
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, a lot of our vinyl, believe it or not, is Shags. He DJ'd before us.
Yeah.
No shit. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why we got.
That's a whole different interview.
See, he was
That's
a
whole
straight veterano before you guys.
Yeah. You know that for.
Shags, if you're listening, you got to get on here and you got to put these guys on blast.
We gotta do it. But yeah, he's got the vinyl, right? Oh boy, has the vinyl.
Dude. One of the best unknown beats produced by DJ Unknown is Dizzle Daz.
Oh, that's the jam.
Remember that song?
And you can play in 45.
That one's 45.
And you can play in 33.
Look it up. What was in that song? It was by the artist was by Dizzle Daz. I know it's hard.
Dizzle Daz, D-E-Z-O,
Dizzle Daz. That shit was fucking hard.
Yeah, isn't the flip side Compton's in the house?
That's where that Compton's in the house.
That's the flip side.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know who Unknown is, MC8, everybody used to shout him out at the end of the songs. Unknown.
That's that techno hop shit.
That's a techno hop, yeah.
Yeah. He had a record label called Techno Hop before techno ever existed, bro.
Ice-T, King T are on that label.
So all you techno
Compton's
lanes,
Most Wanted.
bow down. So,
oh shit,
DJ Slip.
Yeah. So, anyways,
Wizard.
I'm halfway buzzed, but I can keep going. What do you fuck you guys want to talk about?
Shit, like that.
I'm done. I gotta take a leak.
Oh shit.
I mean, I'm not trying to. I've been holding.
You gotta take a leak. Is that the first guest to have to take a leak, yo?
Okay, we can just end it right here if you guys want. It's up to you guys.
I don't, but it's
but we're good, Wizard. We're good.
We're good, brother.
We're good,
we had
T.
a fucking blast, T.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We had a great. Did you have a good time, T?
Hell yeah, I did.
Fuck
I
yeah.
always have a fucking good time.
we had a
Fuck
great
everybody
time,
else,
man.
homeboy. Star Wars in the house. But anyways,
we had a great time, G.
The Mandalorian. I'm gonna do one called a Mandalorian. Okay.
Damn, Mandalorian, nice.
Mandalorian.
It's about an android that takes orders from his wife. But anyways,
damn, that's the fucking.
Wizard, don't tell them because they're gonna steal the story.
Yeah, don't give too many ideas, yo.
Okay, DJC, give shout outs. DJ Dgaf, give shout outs.
Shout out since we're here bumping, trying to promote Boom Bap Meets the G Shit show. Got to shout out King T, the whole Liquid crew. That's big. The families, our families that kind of have to bite the bullet with us to separate the time and the schedules because we work regular jobs, and it's a big sacrifice for us and the families. Big shout out, and we love. It's a dope support system. It's a big fart. So the whole family, love everybody, be safe, be good. That's simple.
Yeah, man. I just want to shout out fucking Tony A the Wizard, Roadium Radio, everybody out here, man. We had a great time.
Thank you.
Boom Bap Meets the G Shit Show, DJC, DJ Gaff, Liquid Radio. Go tune in 2 to 4, www.liquid.net. Man, you won't. It's hip hop, man. You'll enjoy that shit.
If you love hip hop,
if you love it, yeah. And there's everything. It's not just old school. We do it big, man.
Yeah, we interview and we mix. So
come fuck with us, y'all. Thank you, brother.
You know who's the artist that we both interviewed? Fucking fire, bro.
A lot of them. There's been a lot.
Fire. Okay, I'm gonna give it. We both interviewed.
Okay.
All right.
Dalia Coronado.
Oh, fire.
Dalia's fire.
She is fire.
Fire, homie.
She's fire.
She got skills.
You got a winner, homie.
Yeah.
She got skills.
Yeah. So
I love her music.
Yeah.
Other than that, let me go ahead and give a couple of quick shout outs to not only DJC, DJ Dgaf, John motherfucking ELKINS. Much love, much
John
respect.
motherfucking ELKINS.
Anthony.
Be scanless.
Anthony's like the Mandalorian. That's all I'm gonna say.
Is he? He's a Mando?
Anthony's like, yeah, he's a Mando.
He's a
like,
Mando?
Yes, he's the Mandalorian. Straight up.
Mandalorians are hard though.
Yeah. Okay. Alex Cervantes. Cervantes Enterprise.
Nice.
Okay.
Shout out to Alex Cervantes.
And let me give a shout out to my boy, my son, B Scallons, for helping me promote this.
My doggy dog.
Yeah, he's the one that makes things happen. He's got a bunch of holes on his jock.
I'm not mad at him.
I told him to slow down.
Yeah.
Be safe.
He doesn't slow down.
I'm not mad at him.
You don't have to slow down. Just be safe, yo.
Yeah.
Like, damn, when you got like 10 hyenas all over, like,
not mad.
Cálmate, papa. Cálmate.
He's living his life.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's doing his thing.
Other than that, the Boom Bap Meets the G shit, the Boom Bap Meets the G String OnlyFans page coming soon. Other than that, Freaky Tales on Friday. And if I didn't mention you, pues, maybe next time.
Next time.
So, yo, you have a blessed night. I want to thank my subscribers. I want to thank everybody that's commented. I want to thank everybody that subscribed, everybody that shared, everybody that's talked shit. I don't care. God bless. Have a blessed night. See you Friday and Sunday. We out of here.
Hey, good shit. Hey.
All right.
You got it.